We're just gonna do this? Just pick a direction. No, Miles, keep doing that direction. Okay. Aetyhre, I need you to...
What?
No, other way. Other way. It's gotta be on my screen. So that's good. Yeah. Oh my god. Alright, Cody, just make like a this with your arms if you could. Okay. There we go. Miles, you're muted.
I'm not dabbing. What makes you think I'm dabbing? They're literally doing the pose.
All right. No.
Why are they dabbing?
No, we're dabbing.
This is not a
dabbing.
dab.
We're dabbing, Miles. Miles, we're dabbing. All right, beautiful. Oh my god. Don't worry about it. Oh gee. Hey, how's it going, Ryan? Don't worry about it. I just needed a thumbnail was all.
Can you all hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Why? What'd I do? Am I being loud?
No, you're good.
Fuck. I'm trying to figure out.
Turn you down.
Hello.
Hi, how's it going?
Does my voice sound different to y'all or no?
Sounds better.
Yeah, you just need to back your mic up, son.
Nah, I'm trying to mess with this sound shit.
I gotcha.
Okay.
I'm trying to make it so that y'all can hear it in Discord, but I don't know how to.
I had to show it to you later. It's tough to do it.
Hello? Who the fuck? Oh, appreciate that resub load.
So this is episode 13.
Have we counted?
I can't count. I'm gonna count and I can't
Apparently,
count.
Apparently, Bomb Squad can't count, guys.
Bomb
Oh
Squad
my
can't
God.
count.
Yo, okay.
You're doing better than Valve. You're doing better than Valve.
That's fair.
Yeah.
We made it past
I mean,
2, so I mean.
Are we though? We still can't find episode 2.
Oh god, yeah, rip to episode 2.
Yeah, I mean, are we really doing better?
Does my voice still sound normal?
Please.
Yes.
Alright.
Oh yeah, absolutely, sounds normal.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Who gave Cody goddamn voice line? Are you just laughing at
Pain in
your
my
own
ass.
laugh?
Yeah.
I can't hear it.
Oh my god, it's so annoying.
Yeah, there's a hear myself option, and here's the problem: if you put it on the chipmunk and try to hear yourself talk at the same
Oh
time,
god.
you're just gonna end up laughing
Oh, yeah.
and uncontrollably.
Hello, people.
I'm muting you.
Muted.
Hello, people of Bomb Squad.
So much better.
Who invited T-Pain?
It's okay. I wouldn't know because I can't hear him. So, and
mean,
therefore neither
he
can
does-
stream.
He does sound quite heavenly though.
Oh my god.
It would have been good if they would have heard that, though.
Yeah, it would have been good if they would have heard that.
That's fair.
It could have been a great.
Unmute me so I can do it again.
Go for it. Go for it. You're muted.
Welcome, everyone, to BombCast episode 13.
We think.
Can you say question mark?
Question mark.
Question mark.
God.
That's our new intro. That's our new intro.
Oh my god.
That's the
All
new
right, mental
one.
note. Show up 10 minutes
Oh
late
my
all
God.
future Bombcasts.
Yes.
I'm having too much fun.
I know, and I want to mute you again so fucking bad. God.
You can't. Alright, so it's like a new toy. He just wants to play with it, but play with it like
Later.
on like a Bomb Squad stream, not the Bombcast.
Oh my god. Yeah, dude. A Wednesday night on your Resident Evil, dude.
Wait. I gotta do one thing. I gotta do one more thing. Ready?
What?
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy
Okay, you can mute him now. Anytime.
birthday,
Thank you.
dear
Thank you.
Miles.
Yep. Thank you.
Happy birthday to you.
Thank you. All right. Welcome to BombCast, everyone. My name is Miles.
Hey, shut up. That's
Special
not the
guest.
intro.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Go ahead.
You
Roll
know
the
the
intro.
rules. You
Roll
know the
the intro.
Am I
rules.
supposed to
Roll
sing
it.
again?
No.
Thanks,
No.
Ryan.
Damn.
Who wants to see bloody bruise? Ooh.
You
Oh,
know
blood,
the
that's too
rules.
fucking hilarious now.
And so do I. Okay. All right. We're ready.
Ready.
Ready. I'm not gonna tell you the order. It's just gonna be random. All right. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Welcome everybody back again for another BombCast episode 13 question mark. Introducing Blood.
Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome to BombCast tonight. Love y'all, guys.
Introducing Miles. What does that say? Oh, they're forcing me to be here. Oh my god. Oh no. What is this? What has happened?
Oh, that's fine.
What happened? Okay, here we are. Introducing Cody.
Hello.
I regret all life decisions leading up to this point. Hello. It's your boy, Bread Boy. Regretting ever. Yeah. A special guest featuring Aetyhre.
How's it going? They're stuck with me this week.
Yay!
Woo! Oh my god. It gets more chaotic. Every time we do it, it just keeps getting more chaotic.
I feel like the second I feel like we're getting it down, it just, goes.
Just something else happens. Oh god. All right. Well, welcome everybody to the BombCast episode 13 question mark. I figured out while I was editing some of the BombCast videos this week. Someone doesn't know how to fucking count. Oh shit! I appreciate that, host Liv. Thank you. But someone does not know how to count. When we were doing all this, we have
whoever
no idea.
Whoever was organizing the BombCast just straight up shouldn't be allowed to count. It was me. I was the one that, and I did it.
You know,
The accountant couldn't
the
count.
accountant couldn't count the videos. Apparently,
I wasn't gonna call him out, but
They would have found out eventually.
yeah, that's fair.
Under your death, my smile. Well, what's up, man?
Hello.
What's up, Jay?
What's up?
So we'll start this as we normally do with our special guest, Mr. Aetyhre. Aetyhre, hi.
Yeah, I just changed the name because it's what you guys were calling me. Let's just keep it easy.
So wait. No. You know what's great about Aetyhre though is that we can actually pull up the specific clip of me pronouncing his name for the first
Oh
time.
my god, we
Oh,
can't.
no.
It's made into a clip. Let's see if I could find it.
It's on a BombCast, so you
it
should
is
be
literally
able to.
clipped.
Oh, is it? It's clipped.
Yeah, it's clipped. It's like one of our more popular ones.
Oh my god. Oh
I
yeah,
should find
I
it.
bet. Oh my god, because I think we
Here,
played it
I
like
can find
5 or
it.
6 times on BombCast because
Yeah.
we were like, what the fuck?
And it was
Like, what? Do you know English?
Yeah.
no, because I tried to challenge Eddie to say it, and I was like, Eddie, I dare you to try to pronounce his name, and he
Oh,
goes,
yeah.
Aetyhre, and I'm just like, son of a bitch.
Yeah.
That's
Like,
right.
Wait, hold on.
Okay, I think I fixed it. Yeah, I did.
I wasn't supposed to get that right.
Oh my god.
So
Well,
from then
mine,
on,
I have been using the name Aetyhre online since I was like 17 playing EverQuest.
Right.
But when I signed up for Twitch, someone had already taken that spelling, so I just kind of had to mix some letters around and go for it.
Gotcha. That makes sense. So we said
Oh,
Iowa.
I have it here. I have it here.
Iowa. Oh god.
What, you're brain to me now.
I found it.
Oh
I have it
god.
all.
All right, send it to me.
Sending
I have it all blood
in,
now. I have it all.
Sending it in DM.
Ooh.
This is too fun. I'm having too much fun.
All right, sent
God,
it.
I already know you are. Okay.
Did we lose? Oh,
Huh?
there we go. Never mind. I was looking at the old BombCast clip.
Oh.
Right.
Oh
I was
my
like, there's a
God.
lot less people here.
Like, wait, hold on. Okay, hold on. Let me tab over to. Okay. It should be. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay.
No. Listen. Everyone who's still sober here, I want you to try to pronounce their name.
Do what?
Aetyhre?
Liv, I want to see the bloody bruise.
Shut up, Eddie.
It's a tire. Are you kidding me? Are you just, bro? I'm brown. I'm from a Mexican descent. I barely know how to speak English. That was easy to me.
God damn it.
Anyways, back.
Oh my god. Like, come on now. Oh god. So was that still improper, I guess?
Yeah, so that technically I was right. And
Yeah.
That's the right way to say it.
For how it's spelled, like I'm just used to it.
That's fair.
Yeah, for how it's spelled, that's perfectly fine.
Yeah. But you meant for it to be Aetyhre?
Aetyhre.
Aetyhre?
That's what it was meant to be.
Right, okay. Aetyhre, I noticed you started also, I was actually there with you. You were on Twitch not so long ago streaming.
Yeah,
As
yeah.
well.
I tried it out. I'm
Right.
actually looking at continuing. I'm just trying to find what I want to do with it.
That's fair.
I don't think the blind playthrough was something I was super comfortable with. So
Okay.
I just updated Warframe. Chances are that's going to be my go-to for the next couple of months. And once, maybe twice a week. I don't have a schedule in mind, but
Right.
fun to mess around with it.
For sure, yeah. And Warframe is one of those games where there's endless content too, you know? Like
Yeah.
oh my god. I attempted
It's what
to play that
Destiny
game.
was supposed to be.
Yeah, except
Yeah.
flop. Oh god, don't even get me started. No, but I actually tried playing Warframe quite a bit a few years ago, like 3 or 4. But since then, there's been a major overhaul. Oh my god, hello, Blood. Nice and close up to you. But there's been some massive changes to it. I think we talked about it a little bit in a VC a while back, but it's been some massive changes to it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's one of the things I really respect about the devs for that game. They listen to what the community has to say. They do like weekly things on Twitch. They read their Reddits. They change the game based on the feedback to the players, and they just never stop putting
And
new stuff out.
this is Warframe.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know what Warframe reminds me of? This is not to get off subject, but the reason Warframe I think is as popular as it is because of my like favorite YouTuber ever, Total Biscuit. If y'all remember him or not.
Mm-mm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he was a big promoter of Warframe, and he got me into it, and I love that game. That game is awesome.
I've got something like 2,000 hours in on it right now.
Wow.
Shoot.
How much money have you dropped into a free game? Just
A free game in general.
well, Warframe's free, so
Yeah, I played Warframe for 3 years without paying a dime. And then
Wow.
I threw them $40 when I had some to spare because I figured they'd earned it at that point.
That's fair.
right.
And I think I've thrown like 40 or 50 bucks at League of Legends, but again, I've been playing that game for 7 years. So.
Right. Just a mustache? What do you mean? No. You killed Red Boy. Something happened. Yeah, so why did you start streaming? Was it more just a fuck it, I'm bored? Do you have somebody you looked up
Kind
to?
of.
Okay.
It was up until I started watching you guys, Daz specifically.
Right.
I had almost no interest in Twitch. It just seemed like 2,000 people spamming bits to see their name on a stream.
Right.
Then Daz, and then Claire, Blood. The streams were a lot more social. You're talking to the people in chat.
Right.
And with everything going on right now, everybody in lockdown, I don't get out of the house except to go to work.
Right.
I decided it might just be a fun way of getting a different kind of social interaction going. I think
Right.
everybody's kind of looking for that.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. And so that's what really drove you to start is just the social interaction with people. That makes sense. That's fair.
Yeah, just something different. See how it played out.
Right, of course. Yeah. So, what's your Twitch actually? Is it if you can spell it out in chat for people?
Oh, you're gonna have to actually make me remember how I spelled this thing when I made it.
Yeah.
8.
Just do this. Just type a message in there, and I'm
That's
pretty
it.
sure I can find it.
That's fair.
It's Aetyhre.
I'm gonna see if this still works.
ATE what?
Oh God.
There you go.
Is that
Just look
it?
at
Wow.
that.
Yeah, there we go. There we
Wait,
go.
that wasn't right.
No, you spelled it wrong,
No.
Miles.
Oh.
Damn it.
Oh wow! I can't believe that I could do something correctly.
Aetyhre.
Can't count.
There we
You
go.
know
I
this.
got it.
There you go.
Got it.
All right. Well, that was embarrassing. All right.
We're gonna get rid of Miles's stuff. Damn it! I can't delete a fucking mods message. Fuck.
Yeah. Sick. All right. So not the first link, the second link. Don't ignore the first link. Just the second link.
And then, of
Oh,
course, the
God.
big thing coming up is going to be the D&D campaign we're starting.
Right,
so-
right. Walk us through
So
that
hyped
some,
about that.
Mr.
Sorry.
DM, could you please?
So you're gonna be streaming on your personal channel as well? Well, I know.
Honestly, I'm a little iffy on streaming on my personal channel while streaming on Bomb Squad because I don't know if I can trust all of you shady people. Like, if I'm streaming, then anybody who's playing can watch that stream and watch everything going on my side of the
This is true. The DM
screen.
side.
And-
Yeah.
Are you going to make it interactive, such as like, let's say viewers can maybe issue channel points to do like handicaps or events, trigger events? That I think that could be pretty cool. Like if
That is something that I have thought about. If I do that, it will be at least 3 or 4 sessions down the line once the players and I have kind of gotten used to how things run. I'd rather have a smooth stream first, and
Mhm.
once we get there, yeah, some viewer interaction could be really interesting.
Right.
Please don't
Right.
screw me over early.
I would love to just like I would love to like have like a drop 5,000 points to like drop the current item a certain player has in their hand or something like that. That would be great.
Oh, I would murder you, Miles. I would murder you.
I didn't say it was gonna be cheap.
I'll
I didn't
just
think it was gonna be
rebuild it.
cheap. I just think it's gonna be that would make it so much more entertaining.
Don't worry,
Oh, yeah.
I just rebuild it for you.
Yeah, no, I feel on something like that, it would force you to roll for, roll to make sure you keep your weapon in your hands.
Or
They're
like
gonna
you can have chat like donate points to like give a dice or take away a dice. That would be pretty cool. So if they
A
have if they're trying to
modifier
roll,
on dice
yeah.
would actually work. Like, hey, drop 2,000 points, and the next time Blood makes an attack roll, he's going to have a +5 bonus to that attack or something like that.
that would I think that would be a pretty cool idea. That
Yeah.
way like the audience feels like they're part of the story and they can help and take away.
Right.
Which would be really cool.
And, and I've got a couple ideas, especially once they start getting into the story a bit, where there's always going to be the chance for a plot twist to come up. Something happens that just kind of derails things and takes them in a different direction. And constantly having a fairly high cost reward for plot twist.
Right.
I'm
Which
crazy.
would be
You are,
real
M. Night
nice, yeah.
Shyamalan?
Instead of-
No,
what?
because I can actually write a competent story.
Damn.
I kind of want Aetyhre to give us a little bit of some background behind all of the characters that we've made in the story, but I don't know
Okay.
if we should do that now.
I was
or
about
do
to
that
say,
whenever we first
hold that
stream it.
off. Hold that
Yeah,
off to the
that
actual
off.
thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we're just gonna go ahead and just launch straight into the topics because we have quite a few. So
Yeah.
we
I
might have
strong
to.
opinions about stupid crap.
Let's go. All right. Well, so if you tune into my live stream, if you haven't already, Aetyhre, the first thing is that some PS5 scalpers were actually able to use a loophole to buy stock of PS5s before it was even live in the UK. They were able to purchase PS5s before they were able to be sold to normal people.
Oh.
Like, how do you manage to do something like this? So if we keep reading, the UK retailer Argos, I've never heard of them because they're in the UK. They've been targeted by PS5 scalping groups in the early hours of January 26th. So this was, what, 5 days ago? they were UK gamers were delighted to see the PS5s that were back in stock. You know, like, oh hey, cool, a PS5, I can finally purchase one. But they were the stock lasted for a much shorter time than it was expected. The site was buggy, so was the app, and then there was even less stock expected than already limited. And then multiple sources who are anonymous have confirmed to IGN, which is the author of this, multiple individuals were able to order PS5 consoles from Argos on the January 25th, a day before, a full day before they were able to, before they actually dropped on the website. Like, that is a massive leak in like protocol. Let's be real, because like a full day before, these scalpers were able to purchase who knows how many PS5s beforehand. And I think it was I think it says later here in the article that that there were they're not able to really nail down who bought it when, because of this glitch or this bug that that happened, you know. So I mean, what do you feel about like, how do you even manage to do that? You know, like what do y'all feel about a website being able to purchase things a full day in advance?
Well, I feel that it was a mistake, as it seems to be.
Right.
And these people that seen it just took full advantage of it. And it's
Absolutely.
not their fault. It's the retailer's fault for allowing the release of those consoles so early.
Right. Well, and that's the thing too, is that it looks like there's some sort of loophole to actually purchase these. So like, what do you boil that down to? You know, is that like who do you even blame at this point? You know, do you blame Argos? Do you blame whoever made their website? Like, who do you blame in this scenario?
I'd say the website or even the app developer, because that loophole is built into that, not the actual company itself, I feel.
Right. Do you feel that there's any sort of repercussions that Argos should face themselves just for like just like hiring them in the first place? You know, like that they hired them. You know, like why shouldn't they face any repercussions?
See, I don't think Argos should be blamed for that. They hired someone. We can assume it's someone that's supposed to know what they're doing.
Right.
And you should be able to trust a hired professional to do their job and do it right.
That's
if
fair.
they messed up, it comes back on them.
It's like, take for example, like if you hired, like say, Josh or me to work on either your computer or your car.
Right.
Because we know what we're doing. It's what we're trained to do.
Right.
And then later on, you find out that, well, we didn't do our job correctly. It's not your fault. It's our fault. So it's not
That's
so much
fair.
that it's the company's fault because of this loophole. It's the fault of the designer, the team who made this site, who made that algorithm, that made the coding for it, because they fucked it up.
Yeah.
You know who I think is really at fault?
Yeah, I think I know where you're gonna go with this. Yeah, the scalpers themselves.
No, not even just the scalpers.
Really?
How in the hell can I still not buy a PS5 after this many months of it being released? And same thing for the Xbox. Same thing for 3080s. Same thing for God damn it! They took a page right out of Nintendo's handy book and just ran with it to Narnia. Okay, this is crazy. It's nuts. And it pisses.
There are limited stock on the Xboxes that have been becoming available, like pretty readily available now.
I like so much stuff that like are on PS5, like the Resident 8 demo that I can't play because I don't have PS5. I have the money to buy a PS5.
Yeah.
I just can't get a PS5.
Right.
Without spending $1,000.
Yeah. That.
So my
Unless
question
you know
is,
the hookup.
that Resident Evil game is only on PS5?
Just
Well,
the
the
demo.
is exclusive on PS5
Yeah.
for now.
It'll give it what do they say, like 2 or 3 weeks, and they'll like release another one on PC. Go for
And
it.
as content
remember.
creators,
Yeah,
Miles, when does that game come out? I know it's very soon. I thought
I'm pretty sure it's
it's
close.
in the
isn't it?
spring of this year, isn't it?
yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think it's
I don't
in like
remember
May.
if it's next month or towards May. I heard it the other day, and I just it's blinking in my mind right now.
Come on.
I think it's.
Oh, it's already out, Red. No.
Yeah. God. May 7th.
All right, we're speed running 7.
Yeah.
It's in May.
Yeah, May 7th, 2021. And just real
Okay,
quick.
so not too long after my birthday. Okay.
Yeah. Real quick, let me address something happening in chat. Yes, it sucks. I know. But you can no longer redeem due to new TOS rules on Twitch. Terms of service rules on Twitch. You can no longer do points for redemption of alcohol. They specifically outlined it, meaning if we have something labeled shots as a channel point redemption, we have the option to be banned off of Twitch permanently. So
we don't want that.
yeah,
I
so
like being here.
exactly.
Y'all like watching us.
Yes,
We love
and
having
you
y'all,
love
so.
watching us and everything like that. So we have
We
to.
are still going to be drinking alcohol on the
Oh,
stream.
don't-
It's just that the owners or the chat cannot force us to drink alcohol that goes against their TOS.
Yeah.
So we still have Down It and we still have Sips because those don't specifically relate to alcohol.
Right, because we could
but-
be holding a water or something like that,
Or
and that would
holding
be
nothing like me right now.
yeah.
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 So it's really gonna just be we're gonna try to get more creative and add more points and stuff and add more rewards, but that's just unfortunately something we got to take away.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're just gonna have to bear with us on it because it takes a moment of some time for us to be a little bit more creative to keep y'all entertained and keep us entertained and think of things that are gonna be nice to replace those things with.
Yeah.
But we understand y'all enjoyed them. We enjoyed having those point redemptions
Oh,
to the shots
absolutely.
and everything like that. It's brought a lot of funniness to the streams.
90% of
a
our
lot of stuff in the
clips,
past,
90% of our clips from 2020 is bread drinking shots. Okay, that's
especially the
literally
triple shot of moonshine.
the triple shot of moonshine. That was great.
Oh my god, I think that's the most viewed thing.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it is the most viewed clip
Yeah.
we
So,
have.
so trust us.
I don't
need
think
to
I've
make a-
seen
Look
that. I'm gonna have to
We
check
need to
that
make a-
out.
Yeah.
Oh,
we need
no?
to make
Yeah,
Oh.
a-
you have to watch it.
yeah.
It's
Yeah,
so
so
funny.
chat, trust us. We feel the frustration of it. We
Yeah.
understand y'all's frustration. We're right there with you on
Oh
it.
god.
But
All right, we did have a down it
for
from
us
Ryan.
to keep
by the
doing
way.
what we're doing, and for y'all
I
to
got down
enjoy
on
it,
water.
and for us to be here with y'all, we just have to follow the rules. So
Yeah.
give us some time to think of some new things. We'll have some fun things come out.
Right, and I
here
think
soon.
we're quiet according to Liv. I think we're a little quiet.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Oh my
We're
god.
quiet.
How? Okay. Fuck it. You're all the way up then. I mean, I have
Well,
myself down like minus
Turn
12.
Yeah, I would turn your desktop audio up a little bit.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Even though it sounds like
It's
it's
all the way
peaking,
up.
it might not be. Even though it sounds like it's peaking, it might not be peaking
I'm about
on
to say,
OBS.
I've got it on OBS now.
Yeah.
I know I'm always loud. Is that better? You know, let me know.
Testing 1 2 testing. I don't know. Yeah.
Yes,
Liv
okay,
said
thank you,
better.
Liv.
Blake
Thank
said
you.
it's better.
Thank you,
Okay.
thank you.
Are
Yeah,
we?
always let me know, because this is a pain in my ass. Especially these couple BombCast episodes I've edited when I'm just literally sitting here, and you literally can't understand anyone else. I hate it. So please let me know. I would rather be quiet and
your
everyone
input-
else be loud.
Yeah, your input is greatly appreciated.
$10 spread DC.
I heard that streamer thing go off.
It might.
The little whistleblower.
Yeah, I need to mute myself. They're playing D&D in there.
Oh, that's fine. No, you're good.
Yeah, you're fine.
We just heard it and just thought it was funny.
Yeah, I just caught it. It was dead silent. And I caught it and I was like, oh hey, look.
Right. So we have this.
So I want to continue on with our topic to like pull out my final complaint. There's like no one in Bomb Squad that has a PS5 to play Spider-Man, to play to these like exclusive games, and it pains me because I want to be that person. I want to get a PS5 to at least have it, but I can't. I can't make it available.
It's just not an option. You cannot
So-
purchase one.
Here's a question revolving new topics, and I'll make it really quick so you can talk, Aetyhre.
But yeah.
The rumor of the new Pokemon games, like the new old school ones of like Diamond and stuff like that, who's actually gonna buy it and play it? Because I know I surely am.
Yeah,
Miles Braden?
probably.
One more time.
One more time.
That they're bringing back. It's rumored that the Nintendo's bringing back some of the old school Pokemon games like Diamond and Pearl to the Switch. I'm just curious. Are y'all gonna play them if it comes out? Because I surely am.
I might
I'm
get
playing
a Switch for that.
every Pokemon ever made, starting with Red, and then I'm gonna play until the Short Sword and Shield. That's the plan.
I still have the cartridge. I hold on. I ate one of these. Here's Soul Silver. Here's Diamond. Here's Black. That's a different one. That's Kirby. That's Mario Kart. That's Batman. Yeah.
Yeah, that's all I
I'm
got.
missing a few. I'm missing a few.
My Switch, my
they're at
DS
home.
got stolen at one
I don't
point.
have.
So
I don't have my
I got
DS
my
Lite
Switch.
here. It's at my parents'. My DS Lite is at my parents'.
Oh yeah.
Jesus, Miles got every
Shit.
fucking DS known to man.
Yeah, I got a 3DS here, 3DS XL. You know what? This is the Pokemon Y version. So if I take off this case, it's actually Pokemon Y version. So it's red with Pokemon.
Is that the
on
Nerf
it.
case?
Oh,
Yeah, it's the
that's
Nerf case.
The fucking Nerf case.
Yeah.
Oh my god, this guy.
All right,
Yeah.
Aetyhre, you were saying.
Oh, I
Sorry.
just wanted to say, how is it that the hardware companies, Sony, Microsoft, they can do these half-ass releases where they're going to throw something out with like 20% of what the demand actually wants and leave people bitching and upset, and we accept that as normal. But when a software release, like say Cyberpunk, comes out unfinished, everybody brings out the torches and pitchforks and starts going crazy.
Okay.
Miles is
They
already
took-
acting like he's drunk.
They took
Oh,
a
God.
page out of Nintendo's book.
Oh,
Remember how
absolutely.
bad it was with the freaking NES release? These little fuckers. Hang on.
Oh god, here we go.
Oh,
Okay.
wait. I remember the original NES release.
You guys
No, I think
remember
he's
how
talking
hard
about,
it
like,
was
the-
to get a hold of these
yeah,
things?
The
Oh yeah,
remodeled
those.
ones.
Yeah,
Like these
Yeah.
things.
yeah.
I gotta hear
The
y'all.
Raspberry Pis.
Yeah, they literally were $60, but they literally could not buy them, and they were being sold online for $300, $400, $500. This was back in 2017,
Yeah, I think so.
2017, 2018.
2017, 2018, and then after that, holy shit! Did the companies here see Nintendo and was like, these guys are geniuses? How about we just not make shit? How about we just not make stock and drive up demand?
You know what else they did, Nintendo? So
What else they
it
did?
was a little different, but with their Switches, Nintendo Switch, when it first came out, they market starved it. And it made sense. I've talked about this before in a previous BombCast, I know. But they market starved it because there was zero market for it. But once it caught on, there was such a demand for it, and there still is. Like, we cannot keep Switches in stock.
Yeah,
But
one
there's
comes in,
a
it's gone.
market for it. Yes. And here's the other thing. They never go on sale.
Nope,
And
never.
they-
That's Nintendo in general. Like,
There's not a reason to, though. You know? There's
Yeah.
literally zero reason. And there's only one bundle that they have. It only comes around on Black Friday that has a Mario Kart game in it. That is the
That's the
only
one I
time.
got.
Yeah, that is the only time you can get any sort of discount on a Nintendo Switch game. Xbox and PlayStation's like the PlayStation 4, the Pro, and the Xbox One X and One S always had game bundles in stock and occasionally went on sale as well. Oh god, what the hell just happened?
oh god.
That's you? Bless you?
Yeah, excuse me, god damn it.
Dude,
All
I'm
right.
just gonna have to keep my fucking camera open on my phone so I can start taking
What
fucking
the
pics.
Fuck. I hate my life. Okay.
Like
what
these
the
are
hell?
fucking emotes, man.
Dude, I need to figure out what the hell's going on with my internet. Like, I'm about to, like, bash someone's head in at a sudden link. Like, ugh. But,
there's your problem right there.
right,
It's
well,
like-
But
God.
no, so the fact that market starving is legal is
Yeah.
it still hasn't been issued. Like, it just blows my mind. Like, I understand it's not necessity items. Like if
Right.
Clorox or someone, which they probably did, and we just like didn't think about it.
They did during
They did
Corona
that,
stuff,
that during
basically.
Corona, yeah. Like when
Oh,
you
yeah.
couldn't grab toilet paper, and they probably market starved on purpose. Like yeah, that's when we gave a shit. But
companies are literally starting to do that now, and it's just you can't tell me that it's because of short supply. Like it's no. Come on.
Yeah, it annoys the crap out of me that we let the hardware companies get away with these half-ass launches and go up in arms when software gets rushed.
And so
Yeah.
the only thing that I can say like with Cyberpunk specifically, and there's been others, don't get me wrong, but with Cyberpunk specifically, with it taking as long as it did to finally come out, but again, to still rush it and not accept another like extension and then flame it for being so bad on release, that's that's extremely ridiculous.
Braden,
what?
And Josh can vouch for me on this one. Look at Sea of Thieves. Sea of Thieves first came out. It wasn't. I would say it wasn't fully completed yet.
Right.
But they put out a good thing. But look at it. A lot of people started playing it, but they finished it so quick, and they gave it shit because they didn't have a lot of content, like a lot of content on it.
Right.
But they said it was still a good game.
Jeez.
But that game continued to go out and put more patches out to fix things, add more content, and
Right.
it's still blowing up now.
Right.
It's so
It's
much
still
of a
one of the
fun game.
biggest games
Appreciate
that
those
you can
bitty
play.
titties, Claire. Thank you.
Yeah.
Same
I
thing with
mean,
No Man's Sky.
Yeah.
You
Oh
know?
man, that launch
Oh, yeah.
was
That
amazing.
launch was
Phasmophobia.
awful. Phasmophobia was good though.
I mean,
I don't
it's
know-
still
I
getting
don't know if it
better
was
though.
ever-
They're
right.
still adding
Right.
so
I
much
see
more
what you
shit
mean.
to it.
I get what you mean. Yeah. But no, like there's a lot of games because Phasmophobia when it first started is nowhere near the game it is now.
Yeah.
And it's the same with Cyberpunk. It's the same with
But I guess
No Man's Sky and all those other
Yeah.
games.
I guess where I'm trying to get is that, I mean, you have these game companies who are not as big as the people who created Cyberpunk come out with still something really great at the beginning
Right.
in a way shorter amount of time and have improved on it by so much. I mean, it's ridiculous that Cyberpunk could spend so much time on something like that and it still not be playable almost. Because I mean, even Bungie did the same thing. Technically, they sent like half
Fair.
of their members home, but they worked from home. Yet they
Right.
still developed the new expansion for Destiny, which was Beyond Light.
Right.
Correct me if I'm wrong on the actual term of it. I haven't played Destiny forever.
No, yeah.
But
it's Beyond Light.
I mean, to be fair, Bungie is still always broken on shit as far as PvP goes. But
God.
PvE wise, it's a really great fucking game. But so I mean, like you have these other companies that have this ability to do this stuff, even during COVID.
Mhm.
Yet Cyberpunk still couldn't come out
Ah.
the way it needed to.
I'm not going to derail everything, but I have a lot of opinions about Cyberpunk. And
That's fair.
yeah,
So
I think there's a lot going on in that game people are not giving it credit for.
right. So one thing I will
Oh,
say
it's
is
a
that
massive game.
oh yeah, but like how do you suddenly have ray tracing in it? You know what I mean? So like it was optimized and built for ray tracing so suddenly when you've been working on the game for so long. You know, ray tracing's
Yeah.
been out for what, 2 years, I think? Like
Roughly so.
max. Like ray tracing has been available to the general market with the 2060, 2070, and 2080 when that first came out. It was, I mean, that was, well, let me fucking look it up. I mean, when did 2060 come out? 2060 came out January 15th, 2019. So, yeah, it was, I mean, just about 2 years ago from today that ray tracing realistically became a thing. Now, of course, these hardware developers would give these software developers their plans and everything like that months and months in advance so that they could start coding the games to utilize all this hardware. Obviously, that makes sense. But even then, you're talking about maybe 2.5, 3 years worth of work, and you got ray tracing to be in the game. I mean, I don't know how intensive it is to code that mess, but like, oh, it seems like a lot to put in, and there seems like there's a lot more issues that should have been solved before you added ray tracing or something like that. You know what I mean?
No,
Yeah.
I'll say the technical problems that the game have, they're rough, the glitches, everything.
Right.
But like there are so many subtle touches going on. You can see a lot of thought went into the actual story of the game and the artistic direction. Like I love what they did, and I'm just hoping.
Right.
You know where I'm going.
Yeah, that they make it better, etc. Yeah, I gotcha. I assume it will. You know, they'll keep pushing up bug fixes, hot fixes as they go along for like they were going to do originally, but now it's just gonna be for updates for the game, so it works properly. Is all it's gonna be. So speaking of those hardware shortages that we were talking about, we've got another topic here about some guy with a BMW with an RTX 3080 mining rig in it, specifically meant to annoy gamers. That's it. That's his only reasoning. He literally just has 6 3080s in it, specifically for mining, for Bitcoin mining. That's it.
Just want to let y'all know there's a special place in hell. This guy had first class tickets.
Oh
Some
yeah.
people are just assholes.
He has an i8 as well. Holy shit. What were you saying, Miles?
How do you get a hold of that many 3080s, dude? How?
That is my question.
Is there even that many available on the market? Like, I guess
Sure.
Like, you can't even buy them. Like, it blows my mind.
So, you want to know something even better? He already has 78 of them
Blows my mind.
at a mining farm.
Yeah.
He already has 78 3080s available to him that he has for a mining
He is
farm.
why we can't get them.
I know, it's
Yeah.
Bitcoin is the reason. If Bitcoin
money.
can go back down, that'd be great.
Yeah.
If Bitcoin,
No, if
can go
Bitcoin went
away-
back down, everybody would just keep buying them up more.
Wait, why would you want
Yep.
to? If it goes down, people are.
If it goes
where's
down, it's
profit?
gonna eventually go back up. People are gonna want to mine it while it's down, though.
Or if it goes down drastically, they'll think it's crashing.
Then they'll just mine it more because they'll just sit on it.
No, because
They'll do just like GameStop. You'll sit on it until it fucking hits the moon.
because no, they won't mine it. They won't mine it if it's not profitable to mine it. Like it's a price cost. It's a cost selling ratio.
It really is because
I
it
guess I see it
consumes
that way,
so
too.
much electricity is the thing.
Yeah.
If it was me, I'd still mine it. At least a small rig.
Right.
Yeah.
So here's a little specs on the car itself. It's an
I
i8,
don't give
so it's a
shit
hybrid.
about the car.
Listen, no, it's
We give a shit about
it's
the
both.
fucking
Yeah,
GPUs.
fuck you, Miles.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the car. I thought you were giving
No,
an idea.
no,
Oh,
no.
Okay.
It's an i8, so it has enough power from its battery pack, as it's a hybrid. It can output 3,500 watts from its main outlet, and the mining rig consumes a measly 1,500 watts. You know, that's it. That's all. Only 1,500 watts. The only thing that it is that the hatch or trunk needs to stay open, otherwise it'll overheat. So it has plenty of power to go and do that. But I don't know that it says how long he can run it. But apparently he just uses it when he's on the go for whatever reason. I don't know why he wouldn't just have his main rig with, I don't know, 78 of them just constantly going. But and he built this, like you said, I guess that's why, is it's specifically just to annoy gamers. Like
Yeah. If I was to see this douchebag driving this car, I'd have me a 3080.
You'd have 6?
Yeah.
You'd
I'd have 6 3080. Yeah.
Oh,
Just imagine if
absolutely.
you had to work on this car, Josh, in the install bay.
I don't know what happened to those 3080s.
Yeah, man, like
I don't know. The camera just magically turned off. I mean, I was gone. I don't know.
yeah, that is ridiculous that he just has all these 3080s just
Take a picture. Take a picture of it while it's in there, and then have somebody print a sign the size of the trunk opening, slide in, take them out, set them in there, so he looks in there. Oh man, okay, cool.
All right, cool. Yeah, still in there. Close.
It's like, wait, why is my RGB not turning off? Why is it not changing colors?
I disabled it. It was annoying me. Don't worry about it.
Well, turn it back on. Why don't you?
No, it's illegal. I can't do that.
Don't you know the cops will pull you over?
Yeah.
Ask Braden in his neon
Oh
fucking
my
car.
god. Ugh. Yeah, that is.
No, that's what you do. You change his
ridiculous.
RGB to flash fucking red, blue, and white. So when he drives it at fucking night, he gets pulled over.
Yeah.
Yeah, teach you not to take all of a fucking 3080s.
Yeah.
I don't like this article.
Why?
I don't really like it because it makes you seem like he's against the trade.
Okay,
But he's
well,
not.
so let's go to it, and we'll discuss it. So we have the Big Short investor Michael Burry.
So has anyone here seen the movie The Big Short?
Barry.
No.
It's a really good movie about the 2008 financial crisis. Pretty much, this guy Michael Berry was the one that like figured it out. He was like, "Holy shit, the housing crisis is going to crash. I'm going to short the housing market." And when everyone thought he was crazy, he was the one that made he made millions while everyone else was going bankrupt. So he's really popular, and he's like, and that's where he like got his name from. And so he came out saying that saying that the GameStop craze on the subreddit was unnatural, insane. But in real life,
right,
he is actually long on GameStop. He actually is one of the main players holding the shares in GameStop. So he's actually for the trade.
Right.
So even though he's like coming out saying like it's dangerous and whatnot, he's actually like one of the main reasons that the stock went up is because he had such a big position.
Interesting.
So, I know you guys are probably. I don't know if y'all are into stocks or not. I can explain it.
I'm not into stocks. I mean,
Okay.
I know like what all this is and why it happened and everything, but so a lot of things that I see.
We have it down it.
God, I mean, I've got this, so I guess I'm downing this.
I still don't.
I need to go grab another drink before.
Okay. Yeah, I need
water, but I'm too lazy to get up.
Red, this is Jack and Coke.
Oh God.
So y'all probably have already done research of why GameStop went up.
Oh, that's not awful.
Yeah.
And with a shot.
Yeah, that's not bad. That's not too bad. Go for it, Miles.
Okay, so do y'all know the reason why GameStop went up from $5 a share to $300 a share?
Redditors.
Well, it wasn't just Redditors. It was a combination of multiple factors.
Possibly.
GameStop was just a stock that was over leveraged. Like if you look at their brick and mortar stores, most people are buying stuff online nowadays. They're kind of going out of business, so it was kind of okay to short them. But what happened was that they were over shorted. Like the hedge funds actually shorted more stocks than there actually were that existed. Yep. By short, and so for those that don't know what shorting means, it means that they thought it was going to go down. And so I don't mean to bore you guys. Long story short, this shouldn't have happened. The hedge funds are the ones that are at fault because they over shorted it. And when the Redditors found out, they're like, "Holy shit, they over shorted it. We should just buy a bunch of GameStop stock, and that way they have to buy it from us." Because the way shorts work is that they have to eventually buy the stocks back in the future to make to fulfill their puts.
So the way I've seen it is to make it real easy. So Miles runs a lemonade stand.
Yeah.
Lemons are $1 a lemon currently. Yeah, and this is all hypothetical. Lemons are $1 a lemon.
Yeah.
Cody knows a lot about the lemon market. He's real into lemon markets. He knows it's going to rain. He knows that the lemons stock is going to plummet. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about taxes. It's fine. Just don't tell the government. So Cody, being the smart man he is like, hey Miles, I noticed you have a lot of lemons. Can I borrow 50 lemons from you? And Miles, being the kind guy, is, oh yeah, sure, here you go. I just need them back. He goes like, yeah, of course. So, a week goes by, and Cody, with his superior intellect and superior knowledge on the market, knows that lemons and lemons plummet. Lemons are now worth a penny a lemon. So now, since Cody has sold those 50 lemons that he took already the day he got them from Miles, he's now Cody has to do is go buy 50 lemons at a penny a lemon and then go give them back to Miles.
And the difference is all profit.
Yes. So Cody has now made $49.50, and Miles doesn't do a damn thing. So that's what theoretically has happened.
Can I say?
So that's what
say one
shorting
thing?
is. Go for it, Cody.
We're going to the moon.
We're going to the moon. So what happened is that Cody shorted more lemons than I actually had to sell.
Yeah.
Like he over shorted it. He's like, let me borrow 15 million lemons, and I'm like, I only have 12 million. I only have 12 million lemons. It's okay, just give them to me. Okay, it's fine. And so
Miles was like, okay, here you go, I guess.
Yeah. So Redditors found this out, and they're like, holy shit, we need to start buying lemons. And so they started buying all these goddamn lemons, and now
they're scarce.
Cody has to buy from Reddit.
Yeah.
In order to fulfill his shares, in order to fulfill his market.
And not only that, but now the cost of lemons have skyrocketed. They're no longer $1 a lemon. They are $10 or $50 a lemon. So now he owns so much more than there actually is. Hey, workplace! Appreciate that party of 5 raid.
Hey-o.
Appreciate that, guys. How was y'all stream? Appreciate it.
Appreciate it. We're talking about stonks.
We're talking about the stonks.
Thank you.
You're giving me flashbacks to 5th grade math story problems is what you're doing.
Blood buys 400 lemons.
Gunner, thanks for the 100 bits. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Appreciate
my
those.
goodness.
God damn.
Thank
stream is good.
you.
Rock some kids in Bed Wars.
Bed Wars.
Snap. Dude, we gotta play some time.
We're talking about the GameStop. We're talking about the GameStop crisis, or the GameStop scenario, and we were kind of discussing people that don't know what happened with lemons. So yeah, that's long story short. I'm all for hedge funds losing their goddamn money because they overshorted it, and it's their fucking fault.
Yeah.
Well,
and the fact that they try to hide it from us, that they're overshorting it, and then they're like, "Oh my god!
Oh, look what these kids are doing on Reddit! They're the ones holding it. Look, they're the ones driving them."
Yeah.
Yeah. This blows my mind.
No other company's going to do it ever again. I guarantee it.
100%.
Yeah, because they're afraid of these Redditors.
The funny thing is that the company that did the stock was actually telling the world he issued a stock, or to issue the short. He's like, here's the companies we're shorting. And so it's like you could kind of point and choose. So after this, they're no longer telling people what companies they're shorting. So interesting.
Wow.
What? That's market. Isn't that market manipulation?
Market manipulation has to do with,
yes.
All right, so I could kind of see the reason why Webull and Robinhood kind of stopped the GameStop scenario. It wasn't because they were getting money from the hedge funds. It's because they didn't have enough liquidity for their clearinghouses, and so they pretty much were forced to stop the volatility. It wasn't to protect investors. It was literally because they would literally not be able to fulfill their obligations, and they would probably
there wouldn't be enough money to fulfill.
Yes, right. and so that's why it went. That's why they restricted it, and that's probably what the SEC is going to find out. And even the CEO of Robinhood went on the news and was like, "Oh, it wasn't a liquidity problem. It wasn't." And we're like, "Yeah, it kind of was." Someone just told you not to say that on the news.
Oh God.
The funny thing is that Robinhood's trying to do an IPO. So
hold on, wait, dumb it down for me. What?
So, an IPO is an initial public offering. It's pretty much when a private company goes public. So Robinhood's trying to go public, and so they have to make their financials. They're trying to probably keep their financials looking good, and so that's why they didn't want to say it on the news. Like, oh,
can I say two things?
Oh God.
Yeah.
Appreciate all those bitty titties, Gunnar.
Holy crap, dude.
And thank you for that continued sub, Twist. Thank you. Appreciate that.
Oh, God.
2, thanks for the sub and bits.
Yep.
Thank you.
So my problem with all this shorting and stuff like that.
Alright, I'm done with that.
Can you sell someone a house you don't own?
Yes. Speaking of, if you're talking about the stock market, you don't actually have to own the shares.
No, that's what I'm saying. But can you actually sell someone a house you don't own or a car you don't own?
Okay, so hold on.
Why are stocks any different?
Yes, you can actually. Yes, you can actually.
What? What? So you're saying I could sell my neighbor's house without an issue?
All right, so not houses, but you can actually do that with cars. So there's something called car obligations.
Oh God,
so
here we go.
It guarantees you a spot to buy a new car. This really happens with a lot of supercars. So a lot of dealers will issue obligations. You pay a down percentage fee, and then you have a guaranteed right to buy a car when it's made. And what people will do is that they'll sell these obligations to people and make a profit off of it. So that's just another example of what people do with stuff they don't own.
But okay, I can't do that with my neighbor's car is the thing. This isn't just an easy thing you can do.
Well, no.
Get this, Brett. So say you live in a neighborhood, right? And there's a house beside you that people just moved out of. It's not for sale, not for rent. It's just sitting there for right now. If you were to move in and stay in for 6 months, you have squatter rights. Now that home becomes yours, as long as you can put mail to it. Then you can sell it.
Okay, fair, but that's in 6 months. I'm talking about like how these shorters are doing.
What's up, Officer Nasty? What's up? I'll take your shit.
Oh shit, Nasty. How's it going, man?
What's up? We're talking about stonks. We're talking about stonks, man.
I need to get more drink. I guess I could just.
I mean, robbing is a thing. Robbing is a thing.
Which is fair. But I feel like that's what's happening to these stocks, you know?
So hold on. Here's my big thing is about them going, okay, we're not going to tell anybody about the shorts.
Well, here's the thing.
Isn't that them manipulating?
Oh my God.
Oh, what's truly going on?
Wait, who is? All right, repeat. I'm sorry.
So them basically going, you know what? To avoid this situation again, we're going to not tell people what we're shorting. That's manipulating the market.
I mean, it's their own private trades, so it's not like that they're forced to disclose anything. I mean, it's like telling, huge hedge funds are going to disclose what positions they're in. They literally don't have to tell you anything. They only did it because they had like this subscriber base where you pay a certain monthly fee and they'll tell you what to invest in and what not to invest in, kind of like here's what we're doing. But they stopped doing that. But to answer Braden's question, here's what, like, you could sell a house, yes. You just have to buy a house later to sell to whoever you sold a house you didn't own to. If that makes sense. Like, if I sell you a house, I better be going on the market to go buy a house to sell to you.
Right.
Like,
appreciate that follow, Gunner. Thank you. Continue.
If I sell you a house at $150,000,
right,
and then I find a house that's only $130,000 and I buy it for $130,000, I just made $20,000. So here's your house.
Yeah.
Boom. You're just a middleman. Yeah.
The abusive middleman, you said?
Yeah, that's pretty much the best way to describe calls and puts, is like you're just a middleman.
Which is fair, but I mean, at the same time, I just feel like that's so shady, personally.
Yeah, it can be, for sure. But if you don't know what you're doing, you could definitely lose a lot of money.
Oh, for sure.
And that's what the hedge funds did.
Oh yeah, I mean, I read somewhere that like 5 or 6 hedge fund managers that actually end up taking their own lives because of what had happened.
What? I have not heard of that.
You haven't?
Oh my
No.
God.
I've heard 5 or 6 hedge fund managers have taken their own lives because of, again, how much money they
played
lost.
at their own game.
Essentially.
No,
that's
no,
nuts.
it's like
their bullshit got cold.
They went from being millionaires to broke because they had to pay on these liquidation.
Yep.
They lost all their money.
Yeah, like all of it that happened because it was almost a guarantee at that point, Like, I mean, let's be real, because GameStop was going to go under. Let's be real. There's so many other places that have the same things they have. There's so many other ways you can get games now. You don't need discs anymore. You can just download it. What does GameStop offer that Walmart, Target, Best Buy, Amazon doesn't offer?
A better selection
on $40 game that you bought yesterday.
One more time.
I said $5 for that $40 game you bought yesterday.
Fair, Amen. But what about G2G or G2A?
Okay, that I actually have no idea what you're talking about.
No. Okay, it's a key site. So for Steam games, you can buy games for like $8 or $9, and you just get the key that you can put into Steam, and it gives you the game. Okay. I mean, it's essentially the same thing, and there are still other stores that do that. So at least locally, there's a place called oh my god, and of course I just blanked on it. God damn it.
Try to remember one word, and I can probably help you out.
Cody Miles, we went to it when we were going for those GameCube controllers.
Game Exchange?
Thank you. Game Exchange. Game Exchange.
Yeah.
We went there. They do that same thing. You know, they sell games for ridiculously cheap and stuff like that. But I don't disagree with you. But I don't disagree with you, Aetyhre. But the thing is that there are so many companies that offer the same thing that GameStop does, and if that's their only advantage, there are other stores that are literally built on that. And then that's what I'm saying, that they're probably gonna go. I mean, pawn shops, for goodness sake, can do that same thing, you know. And unfortunately, I don't know that there's just a market for GameStop anymore. As much as we love it.
Oh, I don't think there is.
Yeah.
But I just don't think that there is a marketing for it, which is why so many people were betting on it going under. It just makes sense, you know.
Yeah, you look at all the bigger box retailers, and that area.
I'm gonna go pee. I'll be right back.
Is shrinking due to the way the market is. And you know, the only thing that you're really what I think this is gonna happen is the only thing you're really gonna see happening in the future is the hardware is going to be purchased. Software, yeah. The software is going to be digital only. You know, it'll just be a hardware thing from now on.
Yeah, I mean, Night Twist. I think that unless GameStop changes its ways or develops something that makes them necessary, it's just gonna go down. It's a Blockbuster. It's gonna go the way of Blockbuster or Hastings. They didn't innovate. They didn't find a way to keep up with
Yo, what's up, Grids, man?
Like, I feel like because the number one reason like I go to GameStops now are just to check for pops and shit.
Yeah.
Like collector type things. I mean, I feel like if
I have a shop outside, like for my pops, I actually have a place here local that.
Yeah, there's a lot of local places now.
But they specialize in that.
Mm-hmm.
So even
what I was gonna say was, if GameStop would re-innovate the way that they do their stores, right, and add in more things into their store, like add in a bigger selection of pops, be more specific in them, add in more styles of collectibles, redesign the way that you do like your games that you sell and that your trade-in values and things like that. I mean, I feel like they could probably do a little bit better. Like, I feel like they would kind of start going up more than going down. They've had the same model for so long, and it's just not working for them.
So,
like, come up with a new membership or something.
No,
I don't think I've even been inside a GameStop for like 5 years now. Just anything they want, action figures, Funko Pop, anything like that. I would rather support one of my local gaming shops. And especially the local shops, they also run other stuff like card game nights and D&D nights and stuff, where GameStop has gone on for so long making the vast majority of their money on these resold games. I don't think they're going to be around much longer. They've relied on that for too long, and they're not.
I've got a model that would fix GameStop. Imagine this. Who here has shitty internet other than me? Okay. How hard is it for you to download a game? It's tough, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So imagine going into a GameStop and going up to a kiosk that has fiber and basically just logging into an Xbox thing and basically going, okay, I want this game, and purchase it. You take your USB thumbstick, plug it in, it has that license to your account, and it downloads it to it.
So
here's the only thing that would stop it, though.
No,
and correct me if I'm wrong, because I mean I haven't played console in a while, but isn't the whole purpose of taking a digital game, or even like a disc necessarily, because the games sometimes don't have to run on the disc. It's just as like the key of an engine almost.
Yep.
Isn't the purpose of it so that it takes the information from the disc and then downloads it onto the console? So I can understand taking the game and downloading, like the license go to your account like Steam does, but then you take the
Microsoft works is basically, so we do this within the house. Xbox actually has a feature called share over network. So all our consoles are all on the same network. One person downloads it, then we transfer it like 500 megabits a second to each console. So it's instant. So with putting it on a thumb drive, it would literally just put it on there. You plug it into your computer and just transfer it over. That's it.
So you would plug it into the computer that transferred over a network, not directly into the console.
No. You plug it directly into the console and hit copy, and it puts it on the console.
Well, then see, I guess that's where I'm getting confused. Wouldn't that be the same thing as just popping the disc in there and hitting download?
No. No, because of the fact that I'm getting the full game already. So whenever you, it'll come with all the day one updates, everything. So when you put it in, you transfer it over, it's ready to play.
Like, oh no, I see. Like, yeah, I would actually absolutely be down for that, especially if they could do like Steam integration with that. If I could take my laptop in, because I live in the middle of nowhere with crappy country internet with 2 other heavy gamers. So, yeah, take my laptop in, plug in directly to fiber, maybe have a coffee shop in the store or something, sit down, get a drink, 5 minutes later, pick my stuff up and go. Yeah, absolutely. I would be down for that. That would be amazing.
And all you would have to do to have access to this service was have a membership to that.
Hell, like,
so
you need some investors right now. So you
I know.
can
Are we coming up with like? Are we trying to
like,
save
yo,
GameStop here? What is this?
2 things right here. 2 things. One, I still don't quite understand, but that's just because I don't play console anymore. So we're just gonna leave that at that. The second thing is kind of similar to what both of y'all are talking. So imagine, okay, GameStop reinnovates their whole store design, right? You do something like Aetyhre says, you have a coffee shop in there, but like Blood said, you have one kiosk or something like that you plug your console in. What if you have a whole wall, right, or even a whole section of just lockers that you get a key from the front desk once you check in your system, you sign the paperwork, you set it in there, you plug it up, you purchase what you want, you hit download, you close the locker door, you shut it so that it has time to download. And what you do is you have a technician walk in the background behind the wall and just make sure it does it all right.
All right, so here's my thing with consoles, even with PCs. Okay, so say I have 3 kiosks: PC, PlayStation, Xbox, 4. Well, you can't do it with the Switch. Switch sucks when it comes to transferring stuff. It's weird. All right, so all the games that are in them, all the most popular games that are out are already pre-downloaded within the system. Okay, so already pre-downloaded. You walk up there with a thumb drive. You do not have to unhook your system. You do not have to do anything but bring this thumb drive, plug it in, log into your account, hit purchase. Once you hit purchase, it transfers it directly to the thumb drive. Now you have the game, full game. No more downloading other than updating later on when they do updates. You take it home, plug in your console, hit transfer, it's on there. You don't have to worry
what would
about
stop people from copyrighting that USB stick?
The thing is, so when you plug it into the consoles, if you don't have the license purchased on the console, I can have the game installed on here, but it will not let me play it unless that license is purchased through the Microsoft Store.
Yep. It's the same thing with PlayStation. You can have something downloaded and not own it. Because like when they think of it like what's it, like Steam's free to play weekends, you know? You download a game on like Friday night, you know, when it goes free to play for the weekend. You play it Saturday, Sunday. Monday comes around and boom, you can no longer play it because you do not own the rights to play it.
Yeah. Yeah. But you see what I'm saying? Like, no matter what you do to this thumb drive to try to trick the system, if your account doesn't physically own it, it doesn't matter. It's just like Steam. If I can basically go over to Laura's computer and I can do back game up, put it onto a drive, walk over to my computer, restore game to this computer. If I don't own it, it goes, hey, you don't own this.
Because I've done the same thing with Miles's PC. You know, like it'll even recognize the game is there. When Miles signed into my PC, because I own a couple games he doesn't, which surprisingly are not horror games. Imagine that. It'll still recognize the game exists and that it's there. It will not let you play it because you're signed into Miles's account on my PC. Miles doesn't own the game, therefore you can't play it.
Yep.
I don't know what we're talking about, but that's I mean that's just how Steam works.
Yeah.
Do we have any closing thoughts about that? Because like I said, we still have like 5 or 6 topics.
But I'm going to corporate.
I'm
I'm going to put up I'm putting up a thing, and I'm going to corporate whenever I come back off my vacation with this idea. By the way.
Yeah.
Fucking do it now before somebody gets a hold of it.
Oh no, I've had this idea for a while. Somebody hasn't got a hold of it. And even if y'all guys try, go for it. It's going to take millions to get there.
Oh yeah.
It really does. It takes.
Let me just call up Hackrat, have Hackrat call up Ray, have Ray call up someone else, just go up the chain.
Hey, can you call a favor? Hey, can you call a favor?
Hey, CEO, I got an idea. You want to hear about it?
Well, just think about this. So, how much square footage does gaming take up in most stores?
Quite a bit.
So imagine shrinking that down to 100 square foot. How much money does that save a company?
You could put that inside existing companies. More than likely.
You could see it as how much money does it save, but also how much money does it lose.
It doesn't.
Well, no, I say that because think about it though. I mean, you're not wrong, but think about the way that our store's set up. PlayStation has that big old PlayStation area that they just remodeled, but PlayStation pays to have that there.
Yeah, so PlayStation will pay to have that kiosk there.
Okay.
True, but I mean, you put more money in having a bigger section than you do just a small kiosk. So I mean, you lose money in some aspects, but you may make it up in others.
Do you know how much? Say PlayStation pays for that pad. There's a reason it stays.
Quite a bit.
There's a reason that pad's there. Even with the way all this, the retail companies have been and everything, they don't remove that. They'll remove install bays in companies. They'll remove other parts of the store. They'll cut back on this, cut back on that, but that part stays because the company is making money off of Sony. For it just sitting there.
That's fair.
So I know how the whole inner workings of all that stuff works.
Right.
It's insane.
Can I bring up a point earlier that was made? I don't know if you read it or not, but Your Death, My Smile, your cousin, right, Blood?
Yeah. Yeah.
He said that he would rather do an all digital because for his PS4 he has to buy the disc, download it for an hour, and still have to use the disc to play the game.
Yep.
Which I can relate to. Like, anytime I want to play half of these games I have on discs, or even with my Switch, dear God, I have 3 separate cases that I have with different games in it because I have to use those and pop it in. Yeah, you have to pop those in order to play the game. And like all these digital games that I have on the Switch, on the Xbox, on everything else, I have to find the disc, hope it's still in working condition, and use it. Because with my DS that I have, some of the cartridges I have to really work with to get to work. I have to take it back out. I have to wipe it down a little bit. I have to blow on it. I have to blow in it. The classic N64 trick where you blow in it, blow in the cartridge. Shut the fuck up, Cody.
You didn't say pause.
But I know. Fuck. Pause there. Both of those you have to. You gotta fiddle with it in order to get it to work. Same thing with discs, you just leave them laying around, So this even like right now, people are lazy. I'm lazy. I got this D1 disc just sitting out because I don't have a case for it. Because I bought the game for $3 at to Aetyhre's Point GameStop. They were running like a whole bunch of used games, so I have like 6 other copies sitting in a bin under my bed because they were cheap. They were like, $2 for 4 of these or something ridiculous like that. I was like, let me just pick up a couple copies of Destiny 1 real quick that I can give to my friends so we can play together, But, again, like, it just makes more sense for it to be digital. The only drawback is storage space. That is the one thing that is going to be rough about the entire digital thing is storage space. So now instead of you don't have to worry about it because you just pop the disc in, pop it out, and your console has a 32 gig hard drive in it for the storage space on your games. Now you have to store the entire game like Warzone, or that's 200 and something gigs.
No, get this right. All right, so even so, all the disc is, okay, is your license. That's all it is. It's not the game.
Really?
Yeah. So whenever you buy a physical disc, it's going to install the game, the whole game,
Right.
to your hard drive. You don't gain anything other than this is now your license. So if you want to play it, you have to put it into the console and it goes, oh, you own this.
It's like I was talking about how it's the key to your car.
Yeah, it's literally
Okay.
it's the key to that game. It allows you to play it. That so like that's why so Microsoft does backwards compatibility for
Right.
like original Xbox games and 360 games. Well,
Right.
if you physically own those and they're on the back compat list, you physically have to put them in there to show that you
Right.
have the game.
Interesting.
It won't let. There are tons of their games that you can't download. You just if you already
Don't
previously
get
own
this
them,
cartridge.
you get to use them.
Right. So to Megan's point, why we got to download a game if we still have the disc cartridge?
Yeah.
Like you said, it's because it's apparently it's just a license to the game is all it is. It says, hey, you own this. Here it is. That's all. So if you
All right,
break
can I
your
say
disc, you
one
broke
thing?
your license. Yes. Go for it.
All right, I think we've talked enough about the stonks
About to
because
say,
we've
yeah.
gone off topic.
Oh my
Yeah,
Let's
God.
move on.
We got five left.
Let's move on.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we still have 8 topics. Okay, we're gonna try to move and
You
groove
don't-
through these somewhat. Go for it, Blood.
You don't have to go through all these topics. We can always pick up some more topics next week.
Oh, that's true. That's true. But I'm sure. I mean, it's only been 1:20, so I'm sure we can get on these topics for a bit. This next one, however, is interesting.
I like this one.
People have modded Cyberpunk in order to have sex with Keanu Reeves.
Thank
Let's go,
God.
baby!
Oh my god.
Let's go. It's my
Miles'
dream.
fantasy
Thank
has all now
God.
come true.
No.
How are we ever gonna like? What was the point of buying Cyberpunk if I wasn't to have sex with Keanu Reeves? Like what?
It's Miles' biggest fantasy has come
And I
true.
want to hear him
I
afterwards
wanna-
go, you're breathtaking.
Oh my
You're breathtaking. you're
This is just
breathtaking.
people thirsty for Keanu Reeves. Johnny Silverhand is not supposed to be a likable character, damn it.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh,
You're
for
breathtaking.
fuck's sake.
But
I hope it
with
doesn't
this
show
said-
screenshots.
So with this said, and with this done, so CD Projekt Red has recently, after this article was posted, has took it away.
The mod
That was-
for it or what?
Though
Yeah.
they got rid of the mod.
Mod.
Oh,
They
Those
got rid of the mod.
bastards.
They got.
Yeah, it took them 2 days,
my
but
God.
it was gone.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Can't ever have anything good in this world.
Yeah, but just glimpsing through it, PC modders found a way to swap character models, and naturally they're using it for naughty purposes.
Thirsty asses.
Oh yeah. Yeah, so you could do character player wouldn't be able to normally romance, such as whoever that is, Goro Takimura, maybe I think.
Yeah.
Whoever that is, and then Johnny Silverhand, which is Keanu Reeves.
Although Johnny Silverhand has some sex scenes in the game. Okay, wait. What?
Yes, that's
So
true.
he does actually have sex in the. Okay, I'm buying it. Okay.
Oh my god.
Look,
This
welcome
is
to
a
buying
Miles
broken
and
game, Paul.
Nicolas Cage event all over again.
Oh, here we go. All right, don't get him started again.
I didn't know his character actually was allowed to have, or actually did have sex. I just was.
Yeah.
This is news to me. Okay, well, all right.
God.
So, hold on. So after all this, and after the fandom of Keanu Reeves and
Oh
everything,
well, okay. Yeah, hold on. I'm sorry. I just interrupt you real quick. The model still remains fully clothed and can be a bit glitchy. Well, I mean, really? Come on now. Is that really worth it? Anyway, go ahead, Blood.
Worth it at that point.
so we've seen Keanu Reeves do a number of things lately. Everything
Right.
from John Wick to this, and now you're going to look this one up, Greg, because I didn't put it in there, but he's in the new fucking SpongeBob movie. Isn't
Wow.
it?
Oh,
Wow.
That's great.
Fantastic.
Keanu Reeves is coming out swinging back.
I say,
with
yeah,
his
yeah.
career.
I've seen him in
everything.
there it is. Yep. Yeah. I forgot. Yeah. I've seen this in a meme a few times.
Fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
Matrix
He
4.
mentioned Toy
yeah.
Story too. He was in Toy Story, the latest Toy Story.
Was he
Oh
really?
my god, this is
Yeah, he was
insane.
he's the motorcyclist guy.
What?
So not only was he in
Wow.
SpongeBob, he was in Toy Story. There's the new Bill and Ted.
Yeah.
There's the
Well,
new
I mean,
Matrix.
He is Bill and Ted. Come on.
Well, yeah, no, that I'm saying, like, he's in that one. He's in the new Matrix coming out.
That is old news.
I'm pretty sure they're supposed to be doing another John Wick.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
he's just
gonna be
everywhere now.
2 more John Wick movies have been confirmed.
Yeah.
Nice.
Wow.
Dude, I fucking love the John Wick series.
Oh, they're amazing.
Oh,
But
God.
no, that just
stabbing
like
me out
Johnny
with a pencil.
Silverhand is not supposed to be a likable character. He's supposed to be a selfish, entitled piece of crap.
Right.
Piece of
Well, see, that's the
shit.
thing. They picked the wrong person to play him, though, technically. They picked the most
Oh,
loving
yeah.
actor
Oh,
to
yeah.
play him.
Yeah,
He's not selfish. He's not an asshole.
He loves
Yeah.
puppy dogs.
Yeah.
no,
he's-
like that's. So I could go on that topic for like an hour and a half. I'll just stop there.
Right. Well, okay. So I guess this goes off of the. Okay, go away. No one cares. But this goes off of the previous topic where that they did actually add official modding support to
Oh yeah.
to Cyberpunk, which is what caused the last one. On December 10th. Now things might get easier for those busy modders. They supported tools for it and everything like that. That's really all about it. I mean, that's really all it has to offer. Is just that they added the modding support. I guess I kind of did this in reverse order. I should have done the other one first.
Yeah.
But
So what I think CD Projekt Red was trying to achieve by adding the mod support is like, hey community, fix our fuck up.
yeah, add a patch
Well,
in here.
yeah, but
Add
doesn't
this mod
Bethesda
adds
do that
stability.
with every game they release?
Yeah. I mean most PC
Fair.
games do that. I mean you look at 7 Days to Die, Conan, like all the like big sandbox games like that. They're like, well here, we open up, you do what you want with it, make it better.
Right.
Well, it doesn't cost us
The
anything.
first Dark Souls PC release, that's practically unplayable without the DS fix
Oh,
mod. Yeah.
interesting. That I didn't know. Can you go into that? I actually don't know anything about that personally.
The original release for Dark Souls was a horrible port to
Oh.
PC.
Fun.
Frame rate lock, and like the frame rate would actually have huge impacts on the game. If you were getting too low of a frame rate, you could clip through stuff. It
Oh,
was
great.
a nightmare. Yeah.
Right.
And then DS Fix came along. It was a community made mod,
Mhm.
uncapped the frame rate, took care of the animation problems, like especially on the hardware at the time where you could be having issues running the game.
Right.
It was a nightmare.
That's insane. But like, come on now. Like, why does it take a community to fix something like that? You know what I mean?
So the way I see it is that basically you have this game development team that is,
Right.
say just for shits and giggles, 100 people. Okay.
Right.
And you have millions of people playing it. And
Mhm.
they're all going, I want this, I want this, I want this. Well, can that 100 people deliver on that all the I wants? Probably not. So if
That's
you open
fair.
up the modding community, open up the mod ability to it, then go, oh, I can make the game I want it to be. You know, basically the companies are going, here's the foundation. Go for it.
That makes sense. Because like, and not to get like, but like Minecraft. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like, holy shit. I can't tell you the number of different game modes that have come out of just modding the game. I'm actually working on one right now, you know? Playing through Minecraft itself. It's a skyblock, but you only have one tree and you start on a piece of dirt.
Oh,
On
that
top of the
version
tree.
of
Yeah.
Skyblocks.
That is, it's called Skycraft, and there's a whole bunch of things you can do, and you have to figure out how to get through the game. Now, I've seen a playthrough on it, so it's a little different for me. But again, it's a whole different game within a game. You know, I feel like that's what mods do for a game, is that they almost revive a game in a way that you didn't think possible, that someone else is like, hold on, wait. I can take these 100 other mods here, slam them together, here's a new game. Have fun.
Oh, absolutely.
You know?
In my opinion, the ultimate example of that will always be the Bethesda games, the Elder Scrolls, Fallout. Like, the modding community for those games ever since back in the days of Morrowind has been a huge part of their success.
Oh, absolutely. And that I get for sure. But yeah, it definitely is a huge thing. So it's cool that Cyberpunk's doing now. I can't wait to see where it goes. Other than just being able to, fuck Keanu Reeves.
Yeah.
But another thing I found out, we were talking about hardware earlier, was NVIDIA now is actually making buying the gaming laptops more confusing, because the gaming laptop, the gaming laptop you want is not as powerful as it might be. Night Bento, thanks for stopping by. Appreciate you.
Bye, Bento. Bye, Ryan. Thank you.
But the gaming laptop you want can be very, very different than you think it's gonna be. Yeah, with the so with the new 30 series and everything, MSI has released 2 of these versions, the GS66 Stealth with the 3080, and then they have the GP66 Leopard with the 3070. And what this article is going to go on is tell you is that the 3070 actually is running better than the 3080 in some circumstances. The rest of the circumstances is running pretty similar, but the 3070 is running better. The reason why is because the 3080 is actually running the Max-Q 3080, meaning it is thinner, more power efficient, and overall a lighter card. Overall, Cody, you're muted, by the way, on Discord. Okay, I thought you were talking, but the 3080 in this laptop is actually essentially a worse card than the 3070, because 3070 is a full removable 3070 out of that one, which is another thing I can also go into. Ryan said happy birthday, Miles.
Thanks, Ryan.
But the 3070 is an actual 3070, a laptop 3070, which is removable, upgradable, and expandable. So that's something that they've started to do here recently with this stuff. Yeah, is removable and upgradable laptop parts. Now, the only drawback is, for now anyway, you have to buy the manufacturer's new GPU, which, again, granted, is probably going to be better than buying a whole new laptop, don't get me wrong, but you're still buying a manufacturer's OEM part, so it's going to cost you more than just a normal card or anything like that, because it's
proprietary to
that one, proprietary. Is the only drawback that I can see. But again, you don't think to look and see like, oh hey, this has a 3080 in it, so it's better than a 3070. Obviously, I want the 3080. I want better performance, so I'm gonna spend the extra $200 and buy the 3080 model. Well, you'd be wrong, because the 3070 runs better in some performances, and the 3070 is technically a better card. So let me pull up this this guy here. So the 3070, this isn't the right one, because this is still showing the this is showing the normal 3080. This is not the Max-Q variant, because the Max-Q variant has way less cores than that. I'm talking like it's like 52 or 5300. It might be 5400. I might be wrong, but there's a lot less than that on it. That's a horrible graphic. And yeah, of course they don't have anything else showing it. They just keep talking about it. But essentially, what you now have to do is really look into it and research your the GPU that your laptop has 10 times harder, because now you have to figure out what your laptop has and what it's running at. You know, you can't just say, hey, that's a 3080. I know from my 20 minutes of research that a 3080 has more cores, it's higher speed, has more RAM than the 3070, so obviously it's a better choice. No. Now you have to figure out what laptop model it is, what this, that, whatnot is, and you have to find someone who's already bought it and figured out, oh, hey, that's not a full 3080, that's a Max Q 3080, so it actually runs about a 3070 speed, if not worse.
Right. And the easiest way to break that down is like you have a 3080 for a desktop, and then you have a 3080M for a mobile device, basically, for your laptop. And because of the size restriction, you're going to lose something. You know, there's a trade-off.
Absolutely. But again, again, for me, it's just, you know, you see the 3080 in the price tag or whatever. You see it in the description. You're like, oh, hey, that's a good laptop for that price. You know, it can run X, Y, and Z.
Straight bullshit.
Yeah. Even if it is on mobile, you can see, oh, hey, look, it can run X, Y, and Z at about 60 frames. You know, I can be at medium to high settings and still hit 60 frames on a laptop, which is on today's latest titles, you know, on Cyberpunk, on PUBG, on all these graphically intensive games. You can still turn RTX on, and you can still be about 50 to 60 frames at medium to high settings, you know?
Right.
And when you don't get that from what the tag says, you know, because you didn't look into the parts hard enough, I'd personally be pissed.
So
I'm not smart enough.
Bullshit.
What did you say, Aetyhre? Hold on.
I said I'm just not smart enough to add anything to this topic.
Me neither, but it sounds like bullshit.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, let's be real. And of course, that's where my nerd came out of me. I'm all over this hardware shit. That's where I live.
So whenever anyone needs to go buy a gaming laptop, we'll just have Brett go pick it out.
So yeah,
Like,
I'll have to do.
Is this the 3080? Are you sure?
No.
Do your research.
I'm not sure. God. But yeah, that's why I tossed this in here. It's just because it was like you have to triple and now quadruple check all your shit. It's annoying as hell. Okay, so now we have some sadder news. Here recently, the one of the voice actresses in the new Resident Evil game has actually unfortunately passed away at the age of 39. Actress. Oh god, I'm a butcher. Jeanette Maz. I feel horrible. Unfortunately, has passed the age of 39 not too long ago. I believe it was what was he at? Colon cancer at age 39. So it's going to be rough to hear a character have voice lines in a game, especially after they have unfortunately already passed. You know, we've had this in movies and stuff like that too, where we had what's it? Go for mine.
I think the saddest part about this is like how many people were thirsting over her, or like just her character, and just for this to come out. People were saying, like, depending on how good she did on this role, like, this could have been her breakout role to, like, star in the more, like, demanding games. Because, like, her character was already, like, really popular. And if it turns out that her voice actor, like, I didn't get to watch some of the trailers, so I don't know how she sounded. But if she sounded really good, and this could have been, like, her known character, like, this is, like, it's kind of sucks. Because there was a lot of hype around it. There's a lot of opportunity there. And, you know, it sucks to... So I guess it's a sign. It doesn't matter how old you are. You get yourself checked out. You never know.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, because you have stuff acting up in the background that you'd never have seen coming.
When was the last time you checked your colons?
Yeah.
I'm an old man now. I have to start getting my stuff checked. Make sure nothing's falling off.
For sure. But yeah, I was gonna say, like, it's the same thing like with
I'm back.
Stan Lee, his cameo, you know, in that movie, because he passed right before, like a
happened.
month or two before the last Avengers movie came out. They still had his cameo in the movie, which was great to see. Yeah, but it hurt.
His
just seeing him
cameo in Into the Spider-Verse is the one that really hit.
Oh, absolutely.
In my opinion,
because that was I think his last cameo, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And
so
I grew up with him.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
To fill in Cody, like the actress that died, like everyone was saying how this could have been like her breakout role, depending on how well, because of how popular the character was and depending on how well it was acted and all this, like she could have blown up from this.
She could have taken off.
Yeah, I'm looking at her IMDb page now, and there's not a whole lot here. This could have been a real breakout thing for her.
Yeah, and so that's what makes it even more sad. So like, if we go play the game, we find out, holy shit, she's like absolutely amazing. It's just gonna be more sad. I'm like, damn. Yeah. It's gonna be like Heath Ledger. It's like, damn, he was a really good.
I can already tell by watching the trailers, her acting is gonna be really fucking good.
Oh man, that just
and it's gonna be so fucking sad.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, well, rest in peace, Miss Jeanette. I'm not gonna butcher your last name again. I apologize. But yeah, for real. But rest in peace. Did she already record everything she needed? Will she be like fully throughout the game?
So.
Yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
I think it's done. Yeah.
I would imagine so.
Well, that's gonna be even sadder. I'm not gonna be terrified. I'm just gonna be sad. And that's gonna be. I think that'll be even worse. But hopefully the game still goes out well and won't. It'll be a good memoriam for her. If nothing else.
Let's move on to a brighter subject for me. Eat it, PC.
Oh, here we go. All right, let's see.
Oh no.
So what is this? Okay, hold on.
Oh, I actually want to check this game out. I haven't heard.
I'm going to be downloading this game tonight.
Okay.
So that I can play it on my next stream. Fantastic reviews on this game.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. So that the Xbox is
Live.
Okay. It can run at a solid
Live.
4K without dropping.
Oh, the medium. Oh man, I want to play this game.
Yeah, this is good.
The 3080 cannot run this game without dropping frames.
Really?
Yep.
Really?
I'm just gonna buy a 3090 at this point.
P cannot run 60 frames. You're joking, right?
Yeah. At that point, can you start?
They turned off ray tracing. They turned off DLSS.
Yeah.
All that off, and it still cannot run it at 60.
At that point, can we start?
Portions of the game ran at 52 FPS, but still, like, come on now.
I mean, at that point, can you really blame the hardware? At that point, it's starting to be like, maybe your game just isn't optimized. Yeah, that's the problem.
So hold on, but a next gen console can run it flawlessly.
All right, so one thing that is here that I'm going to highlight, Blood, is that it says it's important to note, however, that with ray tracing disabled and quality DLSS turned on, the game ran at a healthy 70 to 80 FPS at 4K.
Yes.
So, I assume that at 1080p, it could still hold 144, I would assume. If you're running 70, 80 at 4K, I would assume at 1080p, you could probably boost it up to 144.
But
I would hope.
So you're having to sacrifice things, turn them off.
Which is true. You would have to turn off RTX and everything like that.
And with the console, ray tracing is on. Everything's on.
Hold on. Big pause. Ray tracing. Continue.
Look at what actual Microsoft Series X ray tracing is, and tell me it's not ray tracing.
It's still not true ray tracing. You don't have the same Turing cores and everything that a GPU has for ray tracing.
Y'all smell that? I smell an
Shut
argument
the fuck up.
coming along.
Miles,
I smell an argument
shut up.
Shut up.
Well,
so what I'm going to do, and we won't do this tonight. I will get all my facts together.
Okay.
It's like, let me go get all my evidence together.
Next
let me go make
week
sure
we'll revisit. We will revisit this next week.
Fucking tight.
So yes, there's limitation to the console.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah,
Because-
no. But still, it is still incredible, and I'll give this a console. You can buy a console, $599 or is it $499? Xbox One, or Xbox X, Series X.
It's $500.
$500. It can run some games 4K, 120 FPS, and
Yep.
some games,
Without
4K 60. Yeah, with just standard, flawless at $500. You cannot build a gaming PC for $500 that'll do that same thing. You cannot. It is impossible. Your
And run as
processor
cool as
would
it
cost that much.
Yeah.
Something I want to bring up real quick.
Go for it.
When it comes to new release games like this is a lot more common than people think, though. A lot of the optimization actually is done by the people who make the video cards.
Right.
That optimization comes out in the drivers, and we all wonder why those drivers are half a gig to download.
Right.
It's because that's where a lot of that optimization comes from. Let
That is true.
NVIDIA put out something that optimizes the
Oh,
game, and then we'll see
absolutely,
where it's at.
absolutely. There's some kind of bottlenecking happening with the 3080 with this game in particular.
Yeah.
And they'll issue a patch.
They'll resolve it. Yeah.
Yeah, and hands down. But I just found it funny that it didn't come out like that, seeing that it is designed. It's a cross-platform game.
Is
for
it really?
PC you play for PC and Xbox.
Yeah, no, I haven't heard much about it, but what I have seen, it looks awesome.
Yeah. I've steered away from watching any kind of gameplay on it because I really want to.
You want to experience
the
it
game.
firsthand? Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
Makes
want to
sense.
ruin the story because this is a game that I will probably sit down
Talking Miles.
and play.
Ooh. Don't mind.
Content, Miles. Yes, content. That'll make a great YouTube.
Content.
The content. All right, hold on. All right, so
what are we
hold on. Is this my? Hold on. Can we get a? There we go. All right. So, chat, I just need help. This man here. Does he look like this man here?
I can see where Sokka's coming from.
Enlarge it? No.
No.
If Miles took off his glasses and actually got out,
What's
in the
happening
sun
here?
every once
Why
in a
am
while,
I-
maybe-
why am I
Here we
being-
go, here we go, here we go,
Why
here
am
we
I
go,
being
here we go.
compared
No,
here?
he
Here
doesn't
we
have
go.
the
What's
facial
happening?
hair.
How's this one? No,
What is
look
happening?
at this one though. Look at
Stop
this one
it.
though.
Stop. Stop
Yes,
it.
he does.
No, he doesn't. Stop.
I mean, I can
A little
see
I
it.
bit.
can
In
see
that
it.
one, a little bit.
I
I
can
can
see
definitely see it.
y'all are evil. Will y'all stop comparing me to
We can find
people?
each other's double gingers.
Oh god. Look at the younger picture with Max. Yeah, is this the one? Yeah, that was the one, right, Sokka? Because that looked like it. I don't know if there's.
Is there? I don't know. This guy stole my facial hair. What the fuck?
That's what I'm saying. Because like that looks pretty damn close, Sokka. I don't know.
This guy stole my goddamn
Even
facial
have,
hair.
he even has
God.
the dimple in the cheek.
Yeah.
That fucker stole my dimple.
Kyle Strawberry is a god. You should be honored. Oh god.
I don't know about that one, Chief.
What game? Oh, what's up, Star? How's it going, man?
What's up, Star?
Yo, Star, what's up?
What game? I'm late.
I
Oh,
wish
we
I-
were.
We were talking about the medium.
Oh, yeah,
Star.
yeah,
Can I say one thing? I
What's
bet you
up?
Star would love to be on the BombCast now.
Hey, we're back.
Oh my god.
Braden, you fucked it up.
I know. I know. I
There
know.
we
I
go.
know. I know. I know. I'm sorry. Oh my god. I
Yeah.
don't
Your
understand.
editing's gonna be a fun. You're gonna have fun editing. Let me just
I
say.
know it's gonna be. Oh my god. I am going to have a knockout, drag out brawl with my ISP, and they're gonna get an earful of it, because like I have no issues, anything. Then I start streaming, and then it's like, no,
And
that's illegal. No, no,
That's
can't do
illegal.
that.
You can't do that.
Exactly.
That's
no.
made you'll tell them you're fucking up my upload speed, boys.
Yeah, apparently, because like, oh my god.
So
Ugh. I love that Doug Star.
oh,
But yeah,
so
we were
what-
talking about Medium Star is the game that we were discussing before I was so rudely interrupted. Blood was saying we were talking about the game called Medium. I don't know what all Blood knows about it,
I know little about the game, because I think Star actually started playing it, and he said it was fantastic.
Oh yeah, interesting.
Oh, I want to play it.
Do you have your own modem? I do. I have my own modem, my own router, and it's still fucking up like this, and I'm pissed. Yeah,
Do you have all your ports opened?
One more time.
Have you tried turning it off, turning it back on again?
No, seriously. Like, have you gone into it and opened up all the ports?
No.
That's something that you really need to do.
Okay, I'll walk me through that after stream.
You take your coils and you uncoil them. You don't want them in a circle because it causes interference.
What a mind-blowing concept. Who taught you that? Who taught you that?
Oh man,
the internet.
Wow.
The internet.
That's insane. Wow. Wow, just incredible. Incredible, man. That's just incredible. I can't believe it. Wow. Oh my god.
And guys, thanks for sticking with us, guys. Appreciate that.
Yeah, through all this
Thank you for
bullshit.
through and through.
Thank you. Appreciate
You were
it.
there.
You'll talk shit my internet, but mine would never. Fair. Oh, it's on Game Pass, Star. That's why. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
That'll do it. I need to sign up for that. Is what needs.
Is
to happen.
that is that an exclusive like with Microsoft? Is it with Microsoft or something like that? Wow. No wonder it runs shit on PC. It was all on purpose. It was all a conspiracy. Let's make it run like shit, but it runs less shit on our console. That'll show them.
Oh my god. Fair. But now we have a new we have this here now. This next topic, the Mighty Ducks show trailer confirms for March release date on Disney Plus.
Boys, can I get some quacks in the chat?
Wait. So, for those of y'all that weren't born, those that weren't that are too young, Mighty Ducks was actually a kids movie that was really popular. It was called The Mighty Ducks. You guys probably haven't heard of that, but yeah, you guys should go watch it. I guarantee Brett has not seen Mighty Ducks.
We lost Brett.
Brett, I think he went to go check on his monitor.
My God, I haven't seen that movie, and so I'm gonna have to watch it.
DuckTales.
1, 2, 3.
Let's see how they handle the knuckle puck.
Yeah, but Cody, have you ever seen DuckTales? Or have you seen the Mighty Ducks? You seen the Mighty Ducks?
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure. I didn't know if you were old enough to know what Mighty Ducks were.
I'm a fucking 90s kid. I'm old enough.
Okay, all right. Because Brayden, I guarantee Brayden hasn't seen the Mighty Ducks.
See, I'm an 80s kid. I grew up on it.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Trust me. I'm old enough.
I can't believe he went back into. I mean, what has that actor been doing lately? Michael J. Fox?
Oh, he has
Parkinson's, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah,
Really?
he has Parkinson's. Yeah, he does. He was doing some acting here and there. He did a couple cameos in a couple shows.
Making me quiet.
But yeah, he has Parkinson's disease. But he is probably one of the strongest men that you'll ever meet in your life because of how he handles it and with the things he's going through. I admire him more than any actor out there. He's amazing.
Oh man. What? Did y'all read the article? This movie, interestingly, also spawned one of the stranger instances of corporate synergy in history, as the Disney-owned Anaheim NHL team actually took their original name from the movie's fictional group of preteen hockey players.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, I did not know that. Disney bought a hockey team and named it after this movie?
Yeah.
Where have I been?
Anaheim Ducks.
What? That is so dope. How have I not? Wow, I'm just really behind. Okay,
Yeah.
I apologize. I'm dumb.
I'd love to go to one of these hockey, one of those hockey games, and just go, and everybody's going quack, 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 quack. I would
Flying
absolutely.
V.
Where is it?
What's happening? Hello? Hi.
All right, so Brayden, let me go ahead and explain what the Mighty Ducks were. So it was a movie that came out in the 90s, and it was really popular. It was a kids movie. You probably haven't heard of it.
Nope.
Called Mighty Ducks.
I actually have heard of it because I scrolled over it on Disney Plus.
But you've never seen it.
Mighty Ducks. Nope. Haven't seen it.
Okay.
I should. Yeah, that's fair. I can watch it.
You should go watch it.
Okay.
Maybe we'll do a watch party one night.
Oh, was it Emilio Estevez? Did I get it confused?
What?
Yeah, you got it confused.
Yeah.
It is Emilio
Oh.
Estevez, and
Oh,
you
my
know,
bad. Sorry.
Funny enough,
Who is?
there are three brothers. You have Emilio Estevez. I forget one of the other ones, but the other Estevez is Charlie Sheen.
Yeah.
Oh my God, they look so same.
Yeah,
I can't believe I got them confused. Okay, my bad.
Well, here's the thing: is like they were doing movies around the same time too.
Yeah,
I mean,
my bad.
I think Emilio Estevez's biggest movie that I loved, fucking Young Guns.
I can't believe I got
That's-
confused. Rip.
Yeah.
Oh, well, don't I feel stupid? He was also Billy the Kid in Young Guns. Interesting. The more you know. All right.
Yeah,
Well,
dude.
but I'm happy. But Braden, did you know that Disney actually bought an NHL team in Anaheim and called them the Ducks based off of that movie?
I'm about to say that's what it looked like. Disney owned
Yeah.
the team. No, they took the original name, and then the team has been sold by Disney, and now they can only call them the Ducks. I'm assuming because
God.
you know, Disney because it's Disney would fucking sue them into the ground. You know.
Yeah, they're almost
still
like
think that's
Metallica
funny.
and Napster.
Oh God.
I still think that's funny.
Emilio Estevez was the 2-bit in The Outsiders.
Oh yeah, Stark said he was in the Breakfast Club.
It was
Yeah.
in Breakfast Club.
Breakfast Club.
Breakfast
Nuts.
Club. I
Yeah,
mean, he
me
did
and
quite a
Star
bit.
are around the same age, so he's a little older, but not much.
Right, I got you. So there's that. So it's returning.
Oh wait, Braden, Breakfast Club was a movie that came out in the 80s.
I'm about to say, I haven't seen that either. So I was just gonna kind of like
Excuse me?
gloss by that.
You are lying, aren't you?
No.
You have not seen the Breakfast Club.
Nope.
Holy shit, we're gonna have a movie night.
Oh my God.
Wow.
It blows
We're gonna watch
my
all the
mind.
old schools.
This
Yeah.
guy.
Even watch the Breakfast Club.
If you're not a part of the Bomb Squad Discord, guys, make sure you join up.
Because apparently we're gonna have a movie now with all of this stuff. Oh,
anime nights.
God. Yeah.
And anime nights.
We still need to
I want
finish
to
Code
see.
Geass.
I want to
goddamn.
have a. Can we have a Studio Ghibli night? Because I've
Ew.
just been
I'm
like,
down.
I've been obsessed with watching wanting to watch Studio Ghibli movies.
Ew.
No, absolutely.
Wait, what?
Ew.
Whitney, kick his ass for me, all right? Oh my
Yeah,
Of course
God.
you will, but ew.
What?
How can you
Ew.
not like Studio
Ew.
Ghibli?
Ew.
Oh my God.
I'm not a fucking child, that's why. Ew.
What do
Dear
you mean?
God.
Oh hell no.
I don't
Are
know
you
what
kidding?
he is.
Oh.
Oh geez. You know who they are, Blood, or at least you've seen some of the movies. Any of the big anime movies,
That's
like
Spirited
like-
Away,
Hey,
Princess
Howl's
Mononoke,
Moving
you got the
Castle.
castle in the sky. Oh.
Nazca and the Valley of the Winds, Princess Mononoke,
My Neighbor Totoro, the
Totoro.
disgusting ass movie.
Totoro.
So stupid, yeah.
My neighbor
Hated
Totoro.
it. Was worst. Worst one. So stupid.
Dan Braden.
Hated it.
So,
So
so
childish.
do any of these animes have blood, guts, gore, violence, and
Absolutely not.
sexual?
Yes, they
Yes.
do. Princess
Hey.
Mononoke has a lot of fucking blood and
Princess
violence.
Mononoke is amazing.
Yes.
They have an entire movie about magical raccoon dog testicles.
Okay, I may have to watch this.
Tampoco. It's about the Tanuki. So
Yeah. So you beat my
Grave of the
interest on it.
Fireflies, a lot of
I-
blood
oh,
and gore.
wait,
So
was-
I've
Grave of the
never watched
Fireflies, Ghibli?
What the hell?
Yes, that's Ghibli.
Okay.
Yeah. And then another good one I want to watch. I mean, it's don't get me wrong. There's a lot of kid-friendly movies in Studio Ghibli, but there's also some dark shit too.
It's fair.
Well, and even the kid-friendly stuff has a lot of dark themes to it if you're
Yeah.
older and paying attention. Like Spirited Away gets
I mean, it's sort of Toy Story.
Yeah, but I mean, it's like Braden. You should at least give it a try. Like
I already
think we should have
did.
No. I mean, like with us. Like we'll sit you right.
Ah! Oh my
Yo,
God.
We're gonna. I want to introduce
I'll give it a
Blood
try.
and Bread. I want to introduce Blood and Bread to Studio Ghibli because that's my
I'm
childhood.
kind of surprised you haven't seen any of these, Blood.
Yeah, it's kind of surprises
It's
me.
a special kind of anime to grab my attention.
I
Attack on
knowing what I know
Titans.
about you, Princess Mononoke would be
I got you, Whitney.
yeah.
Yeah, but like we're gonna have a Studio Ghibli night because that's
Oh my God.
you guys need to.
Are you
Listen to music.
Oh my god. Okay, so this one is definitely for Miles. This next topic.
Oh, I hate spiders. I hate.
Wow, Braden.
Oh, YouTube blood.
Oh,
Fucking hate spiders.
You too.
I never-
Oh god. Okay.
hey, I didn't mind spiders until I got bit by a brown recluse. Twice.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah, I have
But here we have a woman has the best reaction after finding a giant spider that had babies in her house. They're
She said-
so cute.
I think this woman is mentally
No.
insane.
Yeah.
I think this
And
woman
it is
You
a
moved to a new house now.
huntsman
you
spider.
burn the house down.
You burn
Oh, yeah.
this bitch
You
down.
burn the house down.
If it's a huntsman spider, yeah, no.
Wait.
No. Yeah.
It says, wait, the huntsman spider, the largest and perhaps friendliest? Excuse me?
Okay.
I don't know. Okay, what?
So
Huntsmen
hold
aren't bad.
I'm about to say.
We have
Are
a lot of
huntsman
people in
spiders
chat
bad?
going content warning and nope, so
That's fair.
I don't know if you want to show those pictures.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't.
Yeah.
If
No,
you're
no,
not
no.
fan of it, you can look away.
Yeah, no,
True,
there's
true.
nothing. There's nothing in the video that we can't show.
There's nothing
some
of
spiders. If
Gore
you don't
or
like it,
against
Can
TOS.
someone let me know when it's over? I mean,
Nope.
Rain
you're
spider,
gonna
lizard spider. Yeah, yeah.
Like,
So these are the I'm pretty sure these are the same ones that leap out of trees to catch birds mid-flight and eat
Braden,
them.
can you full screen?
oh no!
I think these are the same ones. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, yeah, they literally and they leap out of trees, catch birds mid-flight, and then eat them.
Somebody clip Miles' reaction.
oh, man.
Have you watched this clip yet, Miles?
Yeah,
I don't-
it's a bunch of
No, I'm not seeing any. No.
No, you gotta watch it because it gets
No.
good.
No.
Yeah, so here we are. Here's a picture of one. These guys
Dude,
can
there's
get
no
up to
way
the
that's
size
fucking
of
real.
dinner plates.
No, it's real. Trust me.
That's no way that's fucking real.
That is.
Oh, yeah.
It is.
100%. That is real. These
100%
bitches get up to
real.
the size of dinner plates.
Yeah.
Excuse me?
They catch birds mid-flight. Like, what do you mean? Of course they're gonna be huge. So that is literally the size of them. Oh, here's Miles' favorite part.
Daughter's room, and she says, "Mommy, you've got a bunch of spiders up there."
No, wait. No. I'm leaving this.
How
do we get out?
Look in here.
Oh, yep, there's some of them moving. There you go. There you go.
She fucking bullshit! She fucking
I think the baby huntsman. I'm not sure.
Okay, I'm leaving.
Oh,
Okay.
son. We might have to do that.
Oh my god.
Part of me really just wanted to see her stick her hand in there and let him crawl in her hand.
Oh, I got chills over here. Like I don't like.
All right, so you know what's funny about that clip, Braden? You know what's funny about that clip?
Yeah.
I actually experienced that in a video game.
Oh, that's
Oh, really?
right. Yeah. That
So it's called Kill It With Fire.
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
a
yeah,
game
yeah.
where you have to kill spiders. And so what I did is I spawned in 500 the largest spiders you can get in the game. I spawned 500 of them on one map, and it made it so laggy. But every time you moved, there was like a spider, like that parted ways
Miles.
for you.
You remember the time I found a tarantula on my front door, right?
Yes, and you took a picture of it. I hate you. Don't even dare. I will literally. No,
I'll show
stop.
this to stream. Hold on.
Stop. No.
Oh my god. But no, it's an actual game about literally killing spiders in different ways.
I have the full gameplay of it on Twitch.
Oh,
It's in a highlight. If y'all want to watch it, y'all can watch it. But
Braden, I'm gonna post this in the Discord for you to show.
Oh,
Or I'm gonna DM it to you. I'm gonna DM it to you.
Oh god.
So be careful scrolling through Google.
Yeah, that's why I stopped right where I did.
Yeah, because it takes your browser history and it's gonna pop up.
Well, it's a good thing I'm on the bomb squads, right, Miles? Right?
No, I'm not the only one logged into it.
Okay. Anyway.
Why you go to private?
That's fair. I probably should do that from the future, shouldn't I? But yeah, you can use guns. You can use. Whoops, that's not what I wanted. Guns. Obviously, you can use fire. You can do a whole bunch of different things to actually kill these said spiders. It's a great game. It's a great game.
Give me a moment as this is for
Are
some
we
reason
done with the
taking
bad
me a
time?
good second to
Yeah.
find this photo.
We're essentially done. Well,
Almost.
no, we're not. Cody's gonna show. He's got a picture that he wants me to show.
I got a
on
picture to
stream.
show, and then I got my topic.
Yeah. So it's gonna be the.
All right, I DM'd it to you.
Yep. So this boy. Hold on.
So I found this on my door. May I add you?
Yeah. So this is.
Yeah, I went in my house. I burned it down.
This is what was on Cody's front door, which was a
May I say that is the size of my hand, by the way, and I'm
that's
6'3", so I
nuts.
have a fucking huge ass hand. Like this is an iPhone 12 in comparison.
Yeah,
Like,
that
was a big ass
absolutely
fucking
massive.
spider.
Whoops.
And that was on my
Messed
door,
up.
and then I walked
Okay.
out like 5 minutes later. It was fucking gone. I had no idea where it went. I still don't know where it went to this day.
Yeah, that's the worst.
It's under your bed.
I don't
No.
freak out like Miles does, but yeah, I've got a divot in my ankle from a brown recluse bite. And I'm not too fond of those.
Ooh, now that is
It's-
scary, Megan. That
it's
is
a-
fucking scary right there.
It's a problem. I can't. I've tried.
So let me read Megan's thing in chat very fast. She said I was washing dishes and I felt something fuzzy scraping against my hand. When I was putting the dishes away, I looked over and there was a wool spider in the dish drainer halfway on my hand, and I screamed and flung it.
Oh yeah, I
So you can just imagine that big wolf spider just crawling on her hand, just the
hate
little
that.
hairs off of its legs, just touching your arm as it tingles those nerves.
Right, you can shut your fucking mouth, Cody.
Just
Fucking
a
hell,
lot.
we get it. All right, we can read. All right.
Oh my god.
As all those
Great.
beady little eyes just stare deep into your
Motherfucker.
soul.
Oh
Okay.
my god.
Yeah.
Okay.
You mean like the
We
one
get
that's
it.
looking over Miles' shoulder?
Oh, that one. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
on
like
his,
the one on his dirty clothes basket.
That's right here on his headrest.
The one that's on his pop filter of his mic.
Yeah. Anyway, okay,
About
Cody.
to leave.
Space Boy.
Okay.
Go.
Who
What
wants
is
to know
this?
some space
What am I
facts
looking
today?
at?
All right,
What are
so what
these?
you're looking at right there, and now Braden's fucking switching back and forth, so like I'm
Okay,
seeing two different
there.
things.
Here. The
The
two
first one
Now
that
it's
you're looking
time.
at, right there, you are looking at two rockets.
Hold on,
Those
pause.
in particular
Wait,
being
wait,
the
wait,
space
pause.
shuttle.
About to say,
Huh?
yeah, Miles, go.
Now's the time for space time with Cody. Watch the sky. It's Cody. It's space time with Cody.
Exactly.
Oh my god. All right, sick.
So if
Continue.
you look at the photo that Braden has pulled up right now, right? These are two of the space shuttles that were set off in Launchpad 39A and 39B. Basically, you don't see many of these occurrences happen very much. You don't see these large rockets, like two or more,
Space
basically
spiders.
near each other at one time. So this was back in like the early 2000s and before then. Where they had two of these guys out on the pads, just in case if something happened mid-flight for one of them up in low Earth orbit, then another one could go up and help. So here recently, actually within the last few days, Braden, if you want to swap over to the other photo, SpaceX did something. They made history technically. SpaceX, as y'all's probably heard me talk about numerous times, has been developing the Starship. They launched their SN8. I gotta think about this for a second. The angle of this photo is so weird to me. The one on the far left, I believe, is the one that is SN9. That is the one that's supposed to be next up to launch. It was supposed to launch the other day, but the FAA actually didn't clear SpaceX to launch it. So what happened that day was SpaceX actually finished the manufacturing of SN10, the next one up. So once that finishes manufacturing the high bay, they have to take it out so they can put the next one in. And so now we have two Starships sitting at the launch pads. So, I mean, it was a very unique sight for all of the SpaceX fans and space lovers because, like I said before with the shuttles, you don't see this very often. It's very rare to see two of the same rockets on either the same pad or two pads next to each other. I mean, we saw it a few months ago with SpaceX with a few of the Falcons when the Cape was on fucking like voodoo season, and basically it was just scrub every fucking chance that there was a scrub. So I mean, this is something that's pretty big for SpaceX. Elon was actually asked a while back ago, will we see two Starships on the same pad soon? And he said yes. And so a lot of people would Photoshop these photos to see what it looks like. And I mean, now you're just staring at it. So I mean, I'm trying not to go all crazy on it because I mean, it is very, very fucking impressive.
Right.
But it's very fucking cool. So I mean, that's just one of the topics. I mean, another really cool thing that happened this week, or I mean, I guess you couldn't really call it cool. SpaceX did launch a satellite for Sirius XM. And it turns out, I read the other day, that satellite has failed. It stopped working.
Oh, sick.
It's a $23 million satellite that just stopped. Now, that had nothing to do with SpaceX and their launch, but the people who built the satellite, it kind of fucked.
Oh,
I wonder how much
So-
space trash we have up there.
Oh,
We have quite a bit.
Oh, yeah.
Honestly.
Don't they have to plan launches around space shit?
Yes. Basically, when you go to launch something out into low Earth orbit, or LEO, basically you have to do it on certain times for trajectory and everything like that, but you have to watch the space debris. There's so much of it, and all it takes, I'm not kidding you, there's pictures, and I wasn't too prepared this time.
Right.
There's little things where you could take a nickel of a piece of aluminum in space that's traveling at so fast, and it hits something like the space station.
Yeah.
And the impact is just tremendously. It's almost taking like a car and bumping into somebody. That big old dent you get in the side of your car when you're T-boned.
Right.
That's what that little nickel worth of aluminum can do. So to a satellite, and if it hits a solar panel, that's cutting through that fucking panel.
Oh yeah, and that entire panel is now rendered useless. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah,
yes.
'cause it no longer works. God
Yeah.
damn.
I mean, other things big in space news right now. Here within the next few weeks, the Mars rover that NASA launched is actually supposed to be landing here very, very soon. So it's landing in one of the most hardest spots on Mars to land in, and it's carrying the first helicopter on Mars as well.
Helicopter?
So
What?
So here's my question.
Go for it.
So we worry about the diseases that we have here now. Now we have something that actually has been to another planet coming back. Should there be quarantine for it?
What do you mean another thing coming from another planet coming back?
You said that like it's coming back from Mars, right?
No. It's landing on Mars.
Oh,
We
okay,
sent
okay.
this off a few months ago.
Just going to Mars.
Okay.
Yeah. And so
Okay.
yeah, it's now just going to Mars. It's the same design as the Curiosity rover was, except
Okay.
this one has a helicopter, like Braden was surprised about. So,
Yes.
as you know it, Mars doesn't have much of an atmosphere. So when they designed this helicopter that they're using to test the atmosphere, it's a 2-propeller system that has such a high spin rate because the atmosphere is so thin. It has to spin so fast and have dual propellers to even be able to lift itself off the ground.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
So, so it's an extreme amount of gravity.
No, it's
there's
not that
almost
it's an
no
extreme
air
amount of gravity.
pressure to get lift from.
Mhm.
Okay. So there's
Yeah.
nothing to get lift from.
Yeah,
so
not enough
Yeah,
air
it's just
to
the atmosphere
get
is so
lift.
thin that it's not as thick and heavy as it is down here on Earth. So it takes more power to actually pick up what you can and try to lift off from it.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah, it's not much of a gravity thing necessarily.
So for everybody in here, so how long of a trip is that from Earth to Mars? You have a like
I
an
could
idea?
be wrong on this, and this is just because I'm really fucking brain dead today. I want to say it's between 3 to 4 months.
Wow.
Yeah, and they want to send people there.
And it is very possible. Don't get me
Oh,
wrong.
absolutely.
Yeah.
This is
About
this is
7
why.
months, actually.
Yeah, this is why. Like whenever Star was on the other day when we kind of talked about it, this is why we're trying to do short baby steps in a way. We're trying to go to the moon first. We want to reestablish another space station around the moon called I think what was it? Origin? I believe I could be wrong. But we want to put another research facility around the moon, and it's normal gravity. It's a little loop. It's orbit basically. So we want to do that, so then we can do manned missions back and forth from the station to the moon, using the help of private companies like SpaceX, who have won contracts by NASA for things such as landers. We want to use their private industry rockets, such as SpaceX's Starship, to do large transports of supplies and equipment and new tools and things like that. Because think of it, when we first made the space station, what did we have during that time? What made the space station and what went back even further and made Space Lab? You had the Apollo series and you had the Shuttle series. Both were two amazing programs that were able to carry in very high-end weight payloads up to Leo, basically. Right. And so because NASA is so focused on the SLS, the rocket that they're using to send people off to the moon, they're not wanting to spend extra money that they don't have and that the government's not giving them to basically design these other things. Right. I mean, they have two versions of the SLS, one being for manned crews and one being for heavy transport. But I think because they're using private companies like SpaceX and stuff like that, it's going to make this process go a lot quicker. And I'm hoping in our lifetimes we're going to see an establishment on the moon, so then we can start kind of like what everybody's been talking about before, taking the water off the moon, transferring it in the rocket fuel, using it for sustainable life, colonizing the moon technically, and then be able to use the moon to go to the Mars as a middle point.
Right. Or as closest to a middle point as you can get.
Yeah.
Well, because think of it this way too, and then I'll let y'all speak a little bit more, is that there's only very, very few shots that you get from Earth to Mars as far as your trajectory lines up goes.
Right.
It's very, very difficult. So if you're able to use the moon that orbits the Earth a little bit quicker, you may have some different spots.
Right.
Let alone you don't have to use as much fuel to leave the moon as you do Earth.
Right.
Because you don't have as high as a gravity pool on you.
Yeah. So it'd be a lot less gravity to go.
A lot less gravity, which means a lot less rocket fuel to use.
Yeah.
Which means that your fuel consumptions for those rockets that you use to get off of Earth can now be used to go to a further distance and further space.
Yeah, which should be nuts. But I mean, at first, think about it. We're gonna have to send fuel on a rocket ship that burns fuel to the moon, aren't we?
Well, see, that's the thing. That's the point of taking. We're wanting to put a mission on the moon to find the water that is frozen on the caps. Take that water, then turn that water into rocket fuel. That's the whole purpose of the whole colonizing the moon portion of it.
Which makes sense, because what you can use, what's it? Can't you just use pure
hydrogen?
Yeah.
Yep.
God.
That's exactly what you're wanting to do, is take that water, subtract the hydrogen and oxygen form out of it.
Right.
Use the hydrogen for the liquid hydrogen fuel for the rockets to take off.
O2 to breathe.
And then take the O2 for a sustainable atmosphere for basically life at that point.
Right. Star said, no need to go to Mars until mining technology is advanced enough to mine through the moon first.
And he's not fully wrong. So another thing, and I feel like I'm just spieling now.
I did about graphics cards. You're fine.
The last technical rover that NASA sent to Mars, right? Remember this one that they did not too long ago, the one that was supposed to have the drill to drill into the basically the crust of Mars.
Mm-hmm.
Not too long ago, they said that it's done. That drill cannot drill any further. They can't get any of the data that they were hoping to fully get because that bit cannot go further. That's how harsh that mining stuff can get.
Hey, Cody.
This sounds like Armageddon.
Cody, I had a question.
Go for it.
How many astronauts have actually died in space?
In space?
In space.
0. As far as I'm aware of. I mean, at least American-wise.
You're not talking about getting there. You're saying
no. I mean, not getting there. I'm talking like in space. Has any astronauts actually died in space?
As far as my knowledge goes, American astronauts 0.
What about all over, like worldwide astronauts?
I'll be 100% honest. I'd have to look into that one, but I don't believe we've really lost many people,
if any at all.
If any at all. I can tell you for sure out of the American program, that we lost the 7 in Challenger, the 7 in Columbia, and the 3 in Apollo.
That's within our atmosphere, though. I mean, I'm talking like in space.
And that's what Cody is saying, is that
I'm just saying in the American space program. Yeah. Those are the only ones that we have lost.
A lot of Russian and Chinese have died too.
I'm curious.
Yeah, imagine probably within the Russian space program and the Chinese space program, they've probably lost a few. I'd have to research it personally. I mean, I don't look too much into their side. I focus more on the American portion of it, but I should look into the other ones. But I can definitely find that out.
Yo,
would you go into space?
Absolutely.
Really?
Yeah.
Even with all the risk and everything?
Even with all the, I mean, look at how much risk people take every day anyway. You know, people jump out of airplanes to get the experience. If I die going to space, that is going to make one hell of a message on my gravestone. So I'm either going to go out in style, or I'm going to have an experience that not many people get to have. Like, absolutely.
So Cody was talking about last week, I think it was last week or week before, that with the whole how that one rocket, yeah, Cody's gonna be pissed because I'm just gonna call it that one rocket, that went straight up, hovered some, went over and landed in the middle of a pad, yeah, maybe, that blew up, unfortunately because it ran out of fuel.
A rocket that blew up because they suck.
SN8.
Yeah, that one.
Fuck you.
But that one, that the reason more for that is for intercontinental travel, for something like that, because think about it, how much faster a rocket would be than an airplane. You know what I mean? So I mean, if you were able to get to Europe from America in what, 3 hours, maybe?
2 to 3 hours.
2 to 3 hours?
Yeah.
I mean, there's people who could have, business meetings in America at 9 a.m. and then have a meeting in Europe, somewhere in Europe, and let's say England, let's say London, England, they have a meeting over there in 5-6 hours. They can make that in person with the rocket,
Braden, if you want to look it up, there is an animation. I don't remember if it was done by SpaceX.
Okay.
Of exactly what you're talking about, the Starship from sea launch, basically. Now, do I expect this to happen in the near future? Yes and no. I expect to see the rockets develop and launch from these bigger pads, like I was talking about last week, using these oil rigs as refurbished things. I do expect this, yes. Do I expect us to be able to transport people, like Braden's talking about, soon? Not 100% no. Maybe, yeah. It looks about right.
I mean, it's from SpaceX Vision, so.
We'll watch it and see.
Okay.
I usually know it when I see it.
I'll skip through some.
No, this is a newer one.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah, because this is that oil rig I was talking about, remember?
Oh, yeah.
You said question about fatalities?
Yeah, so to answer that question, 3. And they weren't American. They were Soviet.
Yeah, I was about to say, I know they're over countries. They're like overseas.
I have a much more boring curiosity about that will be solved when we get to the moon, and that is, how many people are actually allergic to the moon? I know there's been one case of it. It was
really?
Schmidt,
what?
wasn't it? Cody, am I right here? Was it Schmidt? One of the Apollo astronauts. Yeah, he had an allergic reaction to whatever it is that makes up the moon.
Holy shit! How depressing.
I believe so.
You're
Yeah.
allergic to something that's not even on Earth.
Right.
That's what it's called.
I'm-
Everybody refers to it as moon dust, but it has an actual technical name.
Yeah,
And
but
I know it. I just can't think of it right now. I'm blanking on it.
that's
I'm
fine.
just really curious how common that allergy is, because I mean, like, 1 out of
Well, think
every
of it,
10
it's such a
people could have it,
foreign-
and we would never know.
Yeah,
Yeah, and that's the thing is, it's such a foreign object. Nobody ever knows.
Yeah. I mean, think about it.
Because basically, what that is, that moon dust, is literally, think of sand, right? Like beach sand,
yeah.
but not eroded. That it's basically sand that is extremely fucking sharp, because there's nothing to erode away on that moon dust in space.
Interesting.
You don't have water to erode it down. You don't have the air to erode it down. You
Right.
have nothing. It's like freshly cut rocks.
Interesting. Yeah, because it's just essentially a bunch of meteorites that have exploded on the moon's surface. Yeah.
Yeah, it says
That's it.
so.
with no wind or moving water on the moon's surface, moon dust never erode.
Yeah. Same thing like why astronauts' footprints are still on the moon, because there's nothing to move them.
It's
That's nuts. To think
regolith.
Yeah.
Regolith. I can never say this wrong. I had to look it up because fucking
Man,
I forget it all the time.
Arthur Regolith got the name behind it. Yeah, Arthur
Wow.
Regolith got the name it.
He's allergic to the moon. Wow. Dude, that is insane to think about. Like, because like Aetyhre said, you know, 1 in 10 people can have it. So like I wonder how much how many like how that's gonna impact space travel, you know? How do you vet people
you
for
never know.
fucking allergies to the moon?
I mean,
So
you
here's
have examples,
exactly
right?
how you would do it, right? Ready? This is exactly how you do it.
Yeah, I know.
You
I
do
mean,
it the same way you do a normal allergy test on Earth.
I know, but like,
Get a moon
how
rock.
expensive would that be?
Not
know?
very
Just get
expensive
material.
as you can think.
You just
So
literally
think
get
about it.
moon rock.
Think about it this way: if we do conquer and putting another space station around the orbit of the moon,
Right.
and we make this a frequent thing where we're having missions going to that space and coming back, and going from the station down to the surface, you can get a lot of
Well, okay.
dust,
in
of
that,
dirt.
in that,
Yeah. I mean, if you can get it back, it's going to cost a bit, but if you get a good portion, then yes, you can technically use it to determine what's being used in it to cause that reaction, and even come up with some type of cure for it. And I mean, Pharma's going to figure it out, and they're going to fucking make it expensive as usual.
Of
but
course.
I mean, it's possible.
Which is fair. I mean, I just meant more like for the first wave. You know,
Oh, it's
what
gonna
if,
be
What if 3/4 of them are allergic to the damn moon? What happens then?
Well,
you know?
Get your space testing. Check to see if you're gonna fucking die. That's fine.
Better make sure you got your EpiPen on you.
Yeah.
So here's
Your
the big
space
one.
EpiPen.
So
God.
you don't know if you're like say you go out there and you step onto the moon and everything and
Yeah.
you're sealed.
Right.
You don't know you're allergic to it till you get back into your quarters and you start taking them off and the dust particles are already flying in the air.
Right.
And they're not really flying in the air with movement, it's just floating. And whenever you breathe, they have nowhere to go.
That shit. Yeah. Which I mean,
what?
they have
Did you just talk
airlocks.
about breathing
for
on
that,
the
though.
moon? Did you just talk about breathing on the moon?
Yeah, inside your quarters.
Yeah, so like, you know, you're
I
outside.
found the video.
You're in a spacewalk. Okay, yeah, send it to me. You're what Blood is saying is you're outside. You're in a spacewalk. You know, you're gathering research, whatever. You come back inside,
I sent it to you.
where you're living. You know, like in the space station, essentially. So you have your airlocks that go from the outside to the inside of the space station, where and then you come back into your quarters and you take off your spacesuit and everything. Well, now all those particles are floating around. But so, Blood, my only issue with that is that you would probably take off that spacesuit in that airlock. Is
Yeah,
what
and
I'm
you would
thinking.
hope it had some kind of air filtration system in there that basically decompresses.
I
and
would
just
hope. Yeah.
sucks whatever's on you.
Okay, what was the question one more time? Because you're actually getting in the shit I actually know.
Yeah. Okay, Space Boy. So listen, what? So you're on a spacewalk on the moon, you know, and let's say you're allergic to it, whatever. So you come back inside. So Blood's question, which we've kind of expounded upon, originally was, so you get back into your quarters and you take off your spacesuit. Now the dust is all in the air and it's just floating around you. But I expounded upon it and said, well, there's probably an airlock in between where you take off your spacesuit for decontam and everything like that. But again, still, like, as you're putting it up, you're still touching it with your hands and everything, you know? What if you're allergic? What happens then? You know?
So I'm gonna put this in the way that they do it in the station, and I'm gonna put it in a way that would probably make sense to do it on
the moon or anything like that.
Basically doing it like on the moon if you did it. So on the station, you're kind of right. You go through one hatch into a room. The room decompresses into zero pressure. That allows you to go into space without getting sucked out. You come back into it once you're finished, it repressurizes, so you're adding air to it. So yes, theoretically there would be particles in there. And what I say by this, because it doesn't fully get filtered, is because you hear astronauts say a lot, is the smell of...
Oh my god.
So,
hold on. Yeah, Cody, hold on. You said the smell of space? Oh my fucking god! I'm gonna throw some shit! Oh my god! The smell of what?
The smell of space
The
is like
smell of-
gunpowder.
It's like
Oh my god. Okay. Try again. You're talking about astronauts selling the smell of space. Oh, I'm
Don't worry,
I'm
Cody, I
throw
got
so
this.
much Shit.
the smell of is like.
Are you getting it? Are you getting this?
Okay, of course. Yes, thank you. I appreciate
So yes,
it.
Brayden, they say that whenever they finish a spacewalk or something,
Yeah.
they smell gunpowder basically, like a gunpowder type thing.
Interesting.
So with that said, if it smells
This
like
is clapping me.
gunpowder,
God.
it looks like gunpowder. How do we not know that there is?
No. I'm
gunpowder?
not saying like dust, like moon dust is gunpowder. Just the overall smell of like
I
just
understand
space.
that.
Space in general. Interesting.
But I mean, hold on. How do you smell space?
That's the thing. Nobody understands it.
I'm following you.
Redacted.
Redacted.
But anyways, to kind of add on to it, so that's how it's done on the station. So I would imagine to prevent allergic reactions, if you were allergic
Right.
on the moon, you'd go through the same process. You'd go into a chamber. But I would imagine they have multi-chambers here. So
Yeah,
you go into
that
you
makes
go
sense.
into the suit, you repressurize. You go into another suit, the suit gets washed down. Then you move into another area after you've dried the suit off through like a basically like a processing thing. You get out of your suit with help of people in clothing.
Yeah.
Basically underneath your suit, like astronauts already have, you have basically
Right.
different layers
Yeah,
of shit,
they have
especially
layers still.
like your heating system, yeah. So you
Right.
have gloves and shit on. So you don't touch your own suit. They help you out of your suit because that suit is too big for you to do anyways. That's how they do it in the station.
Right.
So they help you out of the suit. You don't touch it whatsoever. Then you go through a decontamination process and so on out the way. That way, in case if you did get exposed to something, you're getting decontaminated. It's getting washed off before it can react to you.
That makes sense.
That's how I would imagine it to be planned.
Yeah, I mean, again, you would have to because there's right now there isn't a cure for being allergic to the moon. There's barely cures for being allergic to shit down here on Earth.
Yeah. All right. So Braden, I did send you that video of what
Oh,
you
did
were
you?
talking
Okay,
about
okay,
from
okay.
that SpaceX did make though.
Gotcha. Okay,
So we
hold
can
on.
take a look at that, and you can kind of understand exactly some of the different ideas SpaceX is having with these starships that they're wanting to build.
Gotcha. Okay, yeah. So we're gonna tab over to that video now. Let's see. I have it muted. I'm just gonna keep it muted for being honest. Like, let's see. Okay, so we got people boarding a ship.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to the moon.
They're
Going to
New York
Shanghai.
to Shanghai. 39 minutes.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
Oh, it's on a boat.
We're
They're
zooming.
flying. They're flying.
Wow.
See, these are going to
we're
be
on a
like the
rocket
oil rigs
ship.
that we were talking about.
Right. Yeah. That's right. I remember that.
And they use the rocket to get there faster?
Exactly.
Nah. No, Miles. They use submarines.
So yeah, so basically SpaceX has bought some oil rigs to represent right there. The
Right.
rocket is then going to take off from that platform up into Leo. So the same thing that you would do as if like you were going to normal space, right?
Right.
So we'll let the video continue. You go in through here, you're reaching your max IQ, you're separating from the first stage.
Okay.
Obviously, as you see here, the first stage then goes back to Earth like it does now with the Falcon 9s. The second stage continues
Holy
onto its
shit.
destination. So you're moving at 27,000 kilometers an hour, basically. So see, watch.
I
The booster comes down and lands just like SpaceX's Falcon booster does.
Right.
Same process, right back to where it started. The base comes down, the primary section, and lands just like this.
Wow.
27 minutes, halfway across the
Oh
world.
my god. Man, God, 27 minutes. Oh my god.
Is there any that say like from in Houston or Texas?
It goes
There
quick.
is one that was on there. Yes, I did read it a second ago. They're all about 30 minutes, less than 30-minute trips.
I'm about to say, but yeah, anywhere on the Earth.
Anywhere on
in
Earth
under an hour.
hour.
Holy shit. Okay, so my only question is, what kind of training do you need for this?
That's the thing. That's why I don't expect it to be so soon.
I don't expect it to be soon at all.
Because of safety precautions.
Yeah, because that's the thing is
So-
like astronauts have to go through how many hours of G-force training to make sure they don't pass out or throw up on the way up?
Yeah.
That is part of it. Yes. Now
You
a lot
know?
of their training also does fall into manning that rocket.
Well, yeah, of course. But like,
yeah. I mean, you're
wouldn't
right. For
your
the
passengers
G-force,
have to have some
that's just going to be something.
in case
I
of
mean,
that's just gonna
emergencies,
be-
you know?
Kindergarten. G-force training in kindergarten,
Yeah.
guys. Let's
It's just
Because I read
Everybody
something,
just
and I
gets
can't
G-force training.
quite recite what I read because it's been a while. It's been
Right,
a few
right.
days, if not a week, that I read this. That rocket is supposed to go up extremely quick. Like it
if
is supposed
you're
to get
getting
up the
halfway
Leo.
across the world in under an hour, dude.
No. I'm talking
Oh my
from
God.
from the platform to Elo, or to Leo. My bad.
Oh no,
To low
yeah,
Earth
I know
orbit.
what you mean.
Okay, it's gonna be 30 seconds.
Like,
Oh,
no, I
man.
mean like, okay, take a normal Falcon launch, right? Like SpaceX launch, and you
Okay.
see how fast it usually gets up.
Yeah.
Almost double that.
Jesus Christ. Like
That's how fast
you'd be
that's supposed to go.
pulling so many G's at that point.
Mhm.
Like, would you
But see,
just
that's the thing.
expect your passengers to
So-
pass out at that point? Like,
But see, that's the thing though. You control that throttle up. You control all of that.
well,
So think about it. You're not taking that booster and going in extremely far Leo state like you would for a satellite. You're
Right.
going up just enough to make a 30-minute trip. So you may not need to use as much force to get out of Earth to get out of low Earth orbit that quick.
which is fair, but okay, how much more fuel is that going to use doing a slow, controlled, ascent?
It's gonna use more for doing something like that, but I mean, when I say like it's gonna use more, it may use the exact same as it would take to get something out further into Leo than to be shorter. He says, I think Discord locked up
Yeah,
on me.
I'm about to say, I'm tired. Just has this like, huh? Look on his face. Okay, yeah, the Discord locked up. Oh, fun. Okay. But dude, like again, that's just gonna be nuts, you know, just having that sort of stuff just happen, you know, is that you can get on a rocket, feasibly buy a ticket for a rocket like you would a
Like a plane.
yeah, go for it, Aetyhre. Oh yeah, we'll plug back in. But yeah, just like you would a plane, you buy a rocket ticket to go halfway around the world. I mean, in under 30 minutes. Like, that is going to be nuts. Fitting face for the topic. True. Hello,
So, I mean,
Aetyhre?
it's
You there?
definitely gonna be a tricky thing to master and to get right.
Oh, for sure.
That's why I said I don't expect it super fucking soon.
Right. Aetyhre, you
I
there?
expect the concept to be done soon, yes. Like the rocket and everything, and it
Right.
be able to perform that, yes. But
If
do
I
I
have
expect
the
people to be
money,
on it soon? No.
Right.
Like, if it happens within my lifetime and I had the
Dude,
money
that'd
to
be-
do it, I'm going to do it.
Oh, yeah.
I'd be the
why
first
not?
person.
At least once.
Like literally.
Yeah.
No, Miles?
If like fucking like Elon Musk was
It's okay,
watching
when
this
you're
right
older,
now,
when you're
which
older,
I highly
Miles.
doubt he's not,
right.
I would be like, dude, fucking send me up on your first fucking rocket. Like,
Negative.
I don't
Right.
give a shit. Fucking send me up.
Negative.
Well,
You'll
those-
sign
those-
all the waivers. If I
I will
die,
sign
fuck
anything.
It.
Just let me go up.
Yeah.
Let me be like fucking Tom Cruise. Let me go up on one of your rockets. It would make my fucking life.
Oh my god.
Yeah. If they say, hey, we're going to send you into space, and without a
I'm about to
point
say,
of origin.
Yeah.
like,
Dude, I
of-
wouldn't hesitate. I'd be like, let's go.
Yeah,
Where
go.
do I sign? When does the training start? Let's go right now.
yeah,
Like, what do you need me to do?
like you're gonna be a test subject, and you're like 95% chance of you dying up there.
Whatever.
Let's do it.
Wow. Do they at least have
Alright, so
Wi-Fi? Do they have in-flight Wi-Fi? That's my
well,
question.
thing is, hold on,
Technically, yes. Yes.
hold on, get this.
Perfect. I'm good.
No, get this. Once you hit space, yes, you will have Wi-Fi because where does that new signal come
He
from?
will have the
Oh, that's
best
fair.
fucking Wi-Fi.
That's true.
Yeah, you will have
Yeah. I'll have
no
lower latency than y'all motherfuckers. I'll see y'all before you even
Gigabit.
see
You're going
me.
faster than
bomb
Gigabit.
squad house in space.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
Laura's over here going bomb squad house in space.
Oh yeah.
Dude, fucking BombCast from space.
Oh
the
god.
BombCast from the moon.
In space.
No, you would just be like, okay, basically, if you did a BombCast in space, right?
Right.
This is what it would sound like. Hey guys, I think my space looks leaking. I can't breathe.
I don't got much time.
Oh,
Yeah.
Somebody grab the tequila.
Yeah. Hey, do you need shots? I got shots.
Just open up your mask. I'll pour it in for you.
I wonder what the effects of alcohol in 0G is.
I don't think it would be any different, would it?
It wouldn't be any. So it
Why?
wouldn't make a difference on your body, but it would make a difference psychologically because you're in 0G. Because your sense of direction is already off.
I see what you mean. I thought you meant like just drinking it in general, blood. I was like, getting tipsy is getting tipsy. What do you mean? You're talking getting drunk in space. Holy shit. Could you imagine?
I don't know. Somebody ask the Russians for us.
Oh, God.
So, funny fact here. On the U.S. portion of the ISS, you are not allowed to have any alcohol.
Right.
On the Soviet side, you are allowed to have vodka.
Yeah, because that's what you use to keep warm. That's what they use.
Theoretically, it has been known that American astronauts have moved over or has ventured over to the Soviet side and have drinking vodka.
Dude,
because they're not allowed to have it on the U.S. side of the space station.
Dude, that's nuts.
That's some bullshit. If it's good enough for the Russians, it's good enough for me.
Oh, yeah.
Come on.
Look what happened to the Russians' first space station. What happened to that? Right into the Earth's atmosphere. Now, to be fair, we did the same partially.
Oof.
But ours lasted longer.
That's fair. But no, I would definitely love to get drunk in space at least once. You know, because like Blood was saying, or Cody, one of you was saying your sense of direction is already fucked up enough.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's messed up.
God. So it's kind of like, hold on, it would be this would be a good comparison. Diving and being drunk.
Yep, I was just about to say that.
Yeah, because I used to scuba dive all the time.
Right.
Okay? Once you hit a certain depth, you know, I've been down 60 foot, right?
Right. It's
so dark down that far without a good light. You don't know what's up and what's down. The only way to tell is with a good flashlight to see which way the bubbles are going.
Oh, yeah.
All right, I got a question for all y'all. Ready?
What's it?
This is a genuine question here.
Okay.
How many of y'all would be down to go to NASA with me on a full tour and do a Bomb Squad video?
Dude, honestly?
And listen to me schmeal about everything.
Oh my god. I would call you a nerd more times than I care to count, but I would be down.
we would go see the SpaceX rocket that's there. You'd go see the shuttle replica, the 747 that actually flies with the shuttle. You'd see the Apollo Saturn V. You'd see where they train the astronauts, the pool for the astronauts, the whole 9 yards. Mission control.
I wish I was in Texas.
Oh god.
I would be 100% down.
Yeah, because what? That would just be a day trip, huh?
Basically, yeah.
Yeah.
You'd go early in the morning. You'd get there. You'd park up front. You take some photos. You bring out your vlogging cam.
About to say, I'm gonna buy a gimbal for my DSLR. We're just gonna go.
I come out with my fucking SpaceX fucking jacket that I'm making right now.
Oh, of course you would. He's a cute nerd.
I'd be wearing my Occupancy Mars shirt.
Oh my god.
We'd be having fucking fun.
That's fucking hilarious.
And on your left, I'd be like the tour guide speaking. Oh, by the way, on your left, you can see mission control home at the. The guy's just like, can I do my fucking job?
But yeah, tour guide would be like, can you shut the fuck up? I'm trying to get paid here. Like.
I'd be like, no, why don't you just sit the fuck down and enjoy your paid of doing nothing?
Yeah. Oh god.
You want to hear a pretty cool thing?
Let's
so the about 8-9 years ago, the installer that was at your store, Fred, works for NASA. He works for NASA now.
Really?
What's he do for NASA?
He's an engineer.
Wow,
dude, you got to get me that hookup to get into NASA now.
Honestly, with what I do for a living, all the stuff that I have to know, it's the stuff they need to know. It's the math.
Really? Oh, that's fair.
I wonder if any of my stuff applies.
Dude, I don't know, because the calculations that we have to do for air, basically, airspace and mass, it's displacement, everything, like all those.
It's the exact same.
Yeah, it's the exact same. So, I could probably apply and get hired.
Nuts.
Interesting story, right? So my mom was an my mom technically is still an EMT, right?
Right.
But I used to live down by NASA, right? So I grew up. I grew up with space stuff. I'll put it this way: like I grew up on the space shuttle program. I grew up introduced to it and everything. So there is actually a story, and I got a picture hanging up right here. I can show you too. This is a different topic though. My mom actually treated an astronaut one day.
That's
Really?
dope.
And he gave her a patch. I actually have it above me. Hold on.
Nerd.
It's this right here.
That's
This
dope.
is the patch
That's cool
that she was given by that astronaut.
Oh wow. That's
And
nice.
it
Hold
sits
on.
on my shelf of space stuff.
Show it again. Show it again. Show it again.
It's the MacArthur patch. Focus. There we go. Yeah, so this was the patch that she was given. She actually got 2 of these, one for her and one for me.
Oh, that's nuts.
But it's one of my favorite fucking things.
It's because it's detecting it as a background, not your actual.
Yeah, it's a little blurry.
Yeah. That is
but
nuts.
like when I say like I grew up on space,
Mm-hmm.
and y'all are gonna fucking laugh at me about this, and I don't
Oh,
give a shit. Like, I grew up on space.
Oh my
That's all.
god.
Let me fix this. Hold on. Let me turn off the blur.
Yeah.
You can actually see this.
Wow.
Like,
That's great.
There's
Yeah.
little Cody. Oh, that's great. Oh god. All right. Well, does anyone have any last second topics or anything?
One thing I do want to say,
Go for it.
toward a shot for myself. I'm not going to feel like I've been on this until I've done at least one. Y'all
Fair.
don't have to join me,
No. Fuck
but
you.
I am
one
taking
with
a
you.
shot.
Fuck
I'll
you.
do one
Fuck
with
you.
you. Hold on.
Boy,
Let me pour it. Let me
You
pour
can't
it.
just take a shot and say y'all don't have to join me, boy. What? What you on about, boy? Do you know who we is? Goodness.
All right, my little baby bottle of Jaeger's now empty. Now I'm sad.
Talk about the new Godzilla movie. I mean, I don't know anything about it.
I hear
That's
there's
the
going to be a
thing.
big lizard in it.
We can save that one for next time, Megan.
Uncle
start
Blood,
with
back me up. You into it,
Will
Blood?
Braden sing us off in our toast?
I can. I won't sing, but I'll just I can do it. Hey, Aetyhre, how do you like the shot glass?
Better than mine. No,
Fair.
I kept losing my shot glasses, so I said screw it, and I got sauce carry-out cups from work, and I just have a stack of them.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. I was curious, but I wasn't gonna say anything about it.
No,
Oh
like,
my
I don't know
God.
what it is. I have lost like 3 shot glasses in the last year, and I just got tired
Wow.
of looking for them.
Yeah, so you're like,
bro,
fuck
I
it.
just have the one right now.
Yeah, but speaking of, the next thing that we need to make sure that when we start doing the merch stuff, Bomb Squad shot glasses.
Oh, absolutely.
I could probably buy one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I would too. I mean, hello. Okay. Okay.
Right.
We ready?
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
Miles, you gonna do one with us?
Arriba,
Arriba.
Fucking pa abajo,
para
Pa abajo,
pa'l centro
pa centro,
y para dentro.
y pa dentro.
Whoo!
Just one.
Hell yeah.
That's some good licorice.
Oh,
God.
the burn.
Oh yeah.
What were you drinking?
Fireball.
Ah,
Yeah, blood had fire. What did you have, Braden? Tequila?
I don't know who you think you're talking to. I had this. Crown Royal.
It
Vanilla.
looked clear to me. Probably your shot glass. So what was
Yeah.
it? Crown? So you had
Jameson.
Crown. I had
cannot.
Jaeger.
I
classic.
cannot. It's great. I cannot.
Yeah.
Blood had fucking
Hot ass
Fireball,
fireball. It's been
and
sitting
then
out.
Aetyhre
the
had
whole podcast.
Jameson.
Ugh.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
like
gonna say
all
the
shoot.
Jaeger's pretty damn fucking decent.
Yeah, it's smooth.
What
I
fireball?
just can't. No.
No Jaeger.
Oh, Jaeger.
Jaeger.
Okay, I'm about to say
Fireball
fireball.
is
Is like,
smooth. No, fireball is smooth as long
It-
as it's ice cold.
yeah.
I don't think I could do
Well,
the
even
Jaeger,
then,
like
it's
Jaeger
still-
and.
That shit's room temperature right now.
Yeah.
I don't think I could do Jaeger and Red Bull though. I could do the
Oh,
Starfire. I don't think I could do
no.
the Jaeger bomb.
I just
Jaeger
don't
bombs are
like
good.
Jaeger.
Well, not that
I
they
don't
wouldn't be good.
I
I just
don't-
don't think like my body could physically handle that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would never recommend that to anyone. That shit's so bad for you in general because you're taking an upper and a downer at the same time. That is horrible for your body. Absolutely horrible.
Vodka,
Pick one or the other.
Yeah, you know, I did it for my entire younger days. So
oh God, your days are unfortunately numbered. Yeah, look at you, guy.
Heart problems, baby. I'm still here.
Brett,
are we gonna do a shoe on head?
This is what I've been drinking tonight.
Yeah,
so.
that is a horrible idea. Damn. Absolutely horrible. I mean, again, that's y'all's choice. You know, end of the day. I ain't gonna
Brady,
stop
you know what time is?
God damn. What time is it? Oh God.
Shoe on head.
Shoe on head? You know, okay, hold on. Do we just want to troll Binks real quick? We could do shoe on head to Binks.
Shoe on head to Binks.
Yeah, let's do that.
Please do. This could be hilarious. Please.
Okay, hold on.
Let's go.
All right, I'm tuning into his stream right now.
He's playing Attack on Titan 2 Final Battle.
I've heard that. So those are actually decent games.
Oh, you can't hear it.
Oh yeah, hold on. You're right. Hold on. Sorry, I can change that.
Voice mod.
Where the fuck? Oh right, I minimized it. Hold on, I gotta keep it open. There we go. There we go. Okay, nice you able to see everything. Yep. All right, cool, sick. All right. So let me know when you're all there. I'll just start spamming shoe on head.
I'm there.
All right, and go.
It's gonna take him a second to grasp it because he's so involved in this. Remember, he plays on console.
Right.
This is so bad. Yo, Miles, thanks for the resub, baby. Dude, this is ass.
Come on now.
This shit is so horrible. Like, they're glitching out. They're not doing damage to everyone like that, but it's hard. Shoe on head. Should we go ahead?
Shoe on head.
Somebody's too focused. Head. Yo, somebody say head. Shoe on head. Head, shoe. Shoe goes head. Can this motherfucker die, bro?
Come on, Binks. Come on, man. You should know this.
Woke off his limb. Headshot.
God damn it, Miles.
He's gotta get it.
Aaron, this is sad. Shoe on head, baby. Yo, Miles, thank you for the resub, baby.
Oh, there it is.
Put shoe on
I
head.
hate you, Cody.
What the fuck?
He's not getting it.
Babe, bring me my
Hey,
Crocs.
give me a shoe.
Bring me my Crocs. He
Motherfucker
said.
said, babe, bring me my shoe.
I'm doing like mad damage.
Oh god.
Look, this is proper shoe on head.
Oh, yep, there we go. Yep, there it is.
Yeah!